movies, and it was
And
this
we are
lady
live.
speaking
I
in
love scary
equity
movie.
Japanese to a Japanese ghost, and she's like,
Suzuki,
"Subaru,
Toyota.
Oh, son of a
yeah."
bitch.
Yes.
I
It's
forgot
just
to do a
absolute
thing.
gibberish.
Yeah.
Desktop
Nagasaki
uses modern JavaScript
Yeah.
features which are unsupported on Chromium versions less than 132. You're using Chromium version 127. Please
Yeah,
update or use a
fine.
different browser.
I forgot to do a thing. Oh, that's not. That's not.
What version are you running?
Ah.
Well,
It's-
127. It says so
what
on the
JavaScript
screen.
features could they possibly be using that are outdated? And why are they not using a polyfill? What the fuck is going on? I have so many questions.
So one of the modules that I use for Foundry is what is it called? Oh my god, what is it called? It's called LBS Utilities, or Utes, as they like to shorten it for some unknown reason, for whatever reason. And the way that I have to do it, and that's why I knew I was forgetting something and it's pissing me off. But the way that I have to do it to make it work, which is super fun, is that I have to turn it on. I have to log into the to the viewer section. I then have to turn off my OBS, restart my OBS, and then it will log in with the stream setting things, which is super dope.
So it's an OBS browser problem. This explains a lot.
Yeah, no, it's inside of OBS. It's very stupid.
I was gonna say, like, how the fuck have you not updated your browser in so long that you are missing modern JavaScript features? What the fuck?
OBS's browser just doesn't quite understand how to function. So
I can't blame it for that.
With it. Yeah.
Don't we all kind of fail to understand how to function most of the time?
Fucking mood. So now I have to do my workaround on. That's why I was forgetting. I knew I was forgetting something. I usually don't forget that one. It's been like literal months since I've forgotten that one, but I did, unfortunately. So.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry to anyone who expected D&D. Welcome to the 7 Idiots podcast.
Don't worry, I'm the biggest idiot around. So hi, welcome.
I did say 7. I did include you. Don't worry, you're not being excluded, Sin.
Why I'm the biggest. But welcome on in. Congrats on Wazzy getting first. Welcome on in, Ozzy, Yvonne, Zario, Rose, Ray, Yvonne again, Yuki, Nuts, or sorry, Duts. God, I fucking hate your name. I hope you know. Pisses me off every single goddamn.
That's why I never check in, but today I thought I would.
We're going to choose violence.
And welcome in, Pocket, as always. You guys are absolutely lovely. Congrats on Ray getting.
I just call you Ortus, or your real name.
20
which I don't know if I can say on
streak. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
You'll get some wild ass fucking stream streaks. I hope you guys know that.
What am I currently at? I'm
Pocket
55.
is 9 away from getting 300 check-ins, which is fucking crazy to me, dude. That is insane to me. Okay, let me pop that up. There we go. And my workaround is complete. There we go. Perfect.
I'm 12 off 100. Getting there.
Hell yeah.
I approach. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear.
Let's see. Oh, and Yvonne's on a 55 stream streak. Jesus Christ. All right. Greetings, dear spirits, and welcome to the Tables of Tartarus, a division of Purgatory Corner, where fate is bound by dice and stories are carved into eternity. I am your storyteller, Sinspeaks, and today we're going to be continuing the tale of King's Kindness. Take your seat to the table and let the thread's destiny unravel before you. Every story has a reader, and you should always share your story. I am here today with my absolutely wonderful and lovely players. If you guys have not seen them before, go check them out right there. They are all amazing and wonderful and sweet and beans, and just they all do streaming and stuff. Wazzy just came back, and if you guys don't check out Wazzy's content, I will personally beat your ass. But that's because his content is cool. But yes, check out everyone who does stuff.
You won't.
Huh?
You won't.
Alright, rocks fall, everyone die.
That's not beating my ass. That's just killing my character. Skill issue.
Rats.
Ah, shit, you're right. Wazzy, go be your
Yeah.
ass for me.
Rosie can't beat my ass, and he knows that.
Driving right now.
All right.
Oh, how many?
Just like 20 minutes from now, you just hear a fucking door breaking down. You just hear the oh.
My
yeah, it's like
shoulder.
beating the
Generic
shit out of
fucking-
Wazzy. Yeah.
I'm getting beaten up sounds. Yeah, it's me. I'm getting my ass kicked.
All we
Bros
see,
knows
all we see is
jujitsu?
all we see is
Taekwondo.
Wazzy running
Damn
into
it.
the all we see is Wazzy running into the door. And he just
Yeah, I'm a
flops
black belt.
backwards.
Really?
First Dan. Maybe second Dan. I'd have to check my belt, but it's in a closet somewhere.
Yeah, ironically, I would not
yeah.
fight Rose.
It's done every 4 years, so was it?
It might be second Dan. I'd have to check. I'm gonna go check.
Of my four
right
closest
now.
friends, 2 are black belts. This is alarming.
I have a leather one.
You're what?
I have a leather one.
You're gonna pull out the teachings of the dad real quick.
Oh goodness.
All right, but yes, welcome in everyone. Does anyone remember what has happened last episode?
Pork wholesomeness. The power of
Like
friendship.
fuck all. We like regrouped and then
Had a
went to the
filler
orc
episode.
encampment.
Mm-hmm.
And then after we went into the orc encampment, I insulted a guy because his axe was stupid.
Blood Axe was his name.
Yeah, his name was like Blood Axe.
He's a
Anyway, I
good
insulted him because
boy.
his axe was awful. The Grail was like organizing more shenanigans with his revolution. We
Yes.
had some food. I picked a fight with the pretty orc lady with the big sword.
Mhm.
That's about it, I think.
Okay.
And I was the king of hacky sack.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hacky sacks.
yeah. We figured out that Andreas is absolutely cracked at hacky sacks.
Yeah. Fucking throwing themselves like a goddamn bean. Okay, so we'll do so you did some hacky yeah, that's the word. Hi Evie. You guys did some hacky sack, attempting to prove your worth. If I recall correctly, Ortus was really bad at it, but he did flex his chest muscles. And Grail was surprisingly good at it, being in full armor. That one is looking something fierce. But Grail was surprisingly good at it. Thorn was also surprisingly good at it. Callista was naturally good at it, and Andros was just god tier. All the kiddos
We're all hacky
enjoyed.
sack kings and queens.
Yeah.
Except Gotu.
All the kids just really
Yeah,
enjoyed
very
watching
true.
all
It's
be
not as fun.
fucking weird as shit, but it was pretty fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at, as I stated last session, we have a session prompt for you guys to respond to allow us to get more into your character's mindsets, to allow us to get more into your character's headspace, both for you guys to do so, but also for us, both me and the viewers, to be able to kind of see your guys' headspace, kind of see your guys' mindset, kind of get more depth into your character. So, man, that's a lot of nat ones today.
Oh, goodness.
I feel like that's implying something for this session. Very,
No, I'm
Very
using
excited.
good rolls. I'm using amazing rolls.
I know.
all right. So
Not a 1 at least.
the
Right,
prompt,
quick, roll a 1.
so the prompt for today, which we'll be starting with Andros for this prompt, as we're going to be left to right, and then next week we'll go right to left. The prompt is, Andros, what is a decision or moment that your character replays in their mind, and why is it stuck there?
Shit. I don't want to give out too much though. Gives out so much. Where's his journal? Or read his journal. The moment that he replays in his head is the moment he met Death on that one fateful night that you know that I speak of.
Okay. And why does it stick in his head?
Because he met Death, obviously. This is a man that you most don't want to meet.
Well, yeah, but like for Andros specifically, what was the importance of meeting death?
Ah, fuck. Come back to me about that one. But yeah, no, that's the yeah.
Fair enough. Ortus, what is
I
a
have it.
decision or moment your character replays in their mind, and why is it stuck there?
Probably the same as last week, but I will go into more detail about it now, just
Mhm.
because it's a boring answer saying the same as last week. Um, it might take a little bit though.
That's all right.
So the moment that replays in his mind over and over again is his friend being tortured in front of him, and it really stuck with him because back in Harmonious Haven, before he went off to the military and everything, he didn't really have like he knew people, and he would like he could have a good conversation with people and everything like that, but he never really considered anyone his best friend. And when he went to the military, he didn't really like anyone else there apart from this one person. And then one day they were captured while they were sleeping, and Ortus had to watch the skin get flayed off his best friend's back. What do you call it again, Rev? You know the name of it.
Are you asking me?
You know the name. They peel the skin off their back and they string it up.
It's a blood eagle.
That's it.
No,
You know that?
No. That's not. No. Correction. It's not their skin. What they do is they
Oh, that's the
with the
ribs.
they break.
Yeah.
No, they break
No.
Can
the
we
ribs
listen
to the spine.
respectfully? Can we
Open it.
can we not though? Like, thanks.
You've triggered the
Anyway.
special interest in horrific medieval torture methods.
I
Anyway,
don't care.
No torture descriptions, please, and
eventually-
thank you.
cut the head off his
Mhm.
best friend, and he flew into a blind rage, killing about 6 people and breaking his sword. And then he fled back to Harmonious Haven and tried to repair it until he got eventually captured by Gregory, was it? Captured him?
Yeah, Greg.
Whatever. And that whole thing plays in his mind nearly every day.
Interesting. Okay. So, for Ortus, why does it sit in his head so often? Is it that it was such a horrifying sight that it's a constant? Is it because he couldn't do anything at that point, or
It's
is it
because it's multiple things, because he couldn't do anything,
Mhm.
and because it was one of the only people he's ever felt that close to him, apart from like Boron, maybe.
Okay. Cool. All right, Thorn. What is a moment or decision that your character replays in their mind, and why is it stuck there?
Damn it, I don't know how to word. No, I know what I want to say, but I don't know how to word because looks at the previous story. Damn, that was a little more gruesome than I was planning for mine.
Sorry.
When the comic relief stops comic relieving.
Look, that's how the Sunshine character came to be. They have most of the trauma. I guess it's less of a singular moment and more of a few.
Mhm.
I guess the thing that stays in his mind the most is if I could word. Can I have one more person before I talk?
Sure. Callista. What is
Oh,
a
great.
decision or a moment that your character replays in their mind, and why is it stuck there?
Mine's cheesy though. Mine's cheesy. Wait, did I unmute?
Look,
Yes, I did.
sometimes you
I
have
wasn't sure.
trauma that sits in your
Listen,
mind,
no
and sometimes
one
you
here is
cheat.
lactose intolerant, so it's fine.
Okay. The moment that sticks with Callista the most, or well, Yeah, we'll go with the moment and then the decision because I think
Okay.
that's the way you ordered the decisions. Is funnily enough, it is the dance with Grail
Really?
because
Oh.
yeah, in that
Okay.
moment, it was sort of a cementing that she has made a friend despite leaving her home. She has made a valuable connection here in this party, and it was a big event, and she was quite uncomfortable.
Mhm.
And her decision to ask Grail to dance was a bit tongue in cheek. She wasn't expecting him to go for it, but she was feeling stressed and she figured teasing Grail would make her feel better.
Mhm.
And it went from a moment of I'm going to poke fun at this stick in the mud to oh shit, now we're in the sky and we are waltzing. How did this happen? But it wasn't. It was a nice surprise.
Okay.
And so that sort of stuck with her.
Okay. And then for your character's mindset and stuff like that, is it sticking with her because it was such a like a surprise that like making a new friend was such a new experience, or was it more like the experience itself was something that like is integral to her? Like what made it stick so hard into her head?
What made it stick so hard is that Callista, her whole thing is adventure and exploration.
Mhm.
And when she proposed the dance to Grail, she expected hard reject.
Mhm.
So seeing a different side of him,
Mhm.
I sparked that sense of adventure,
Mm.
and that's part of why she wants to have moments like that with the rest of the party as well, and get to know everyone else.
Okay. I like
Because if she can see Grail smile, surely the impossible is possible.
that. That's a mood. All right. Thorn, do you want to go next one?
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I figured out how to word it.
Mm-hmm.
Um. The fuck words. I'm going to throw myself out this damn window.
I'll cast levitate
Um.
on you, don't worry.
No, let me fall. It's not even a floor. It's just ground level. God damn it. I guess the moment he's always replaying is from his childhood
Mm-hmm.
because he used to have a big fear of monsters and the unknown.
Mm.
And after being told by his parents and his sisters, oh, monsters don't exist, um, the one time he ignored them, he never got to see his parents afterward again.
Aw. Aw. My heart. That's so sad, but also sweet, but also sad. All right. And then further continue into that. So he never saw his parents again, and then obviously that sticks very hard because obvious reasons. Was that done to his mindset about monsters specifically?
So now that he's kind of grown up, that's kind of pushed him more into the more observant phase because he's began to notice that those monsters aren't just creatures of the night,
Mm-hmm.
they could also be humanoids. And that
Interesting.
kind of still pushes his fear of the unknown.
Okay.
Hence why he's always studying to know other people's next steps and other outcomes in his causality.
Mm.
Looks at his
Nice.
divination powers.
Yeah. Andress, have you come up with the why?
His many encounters with death and how he just seems to balance on that tightrope.
Mhm.
of life and death,
Okay.
and wanting to understand why he's experiencing it, and what other people's experiences are when it comes to death.
Hmm. Fair enough. All right.
Hence why he's so interested in the orc customs
Makes sense.
of death.
Grail. What is a decision or a moment your character replays in their mind, and why is it stuck there?
I think the most important one for Grail is always going to be the night that he led the raid on the bandit camp. The
Mhm.
moment when he kind of first started on his path to revolution, rallying the townspeople to go and fight back against the oppressive bandits that were basically resulting in their death.
Mhm.
That was the moment when he kind of really gave up the ideals that had embodied him and his village for all those years. That was the moment when he became a fallen Asimar, and it was kind of when he passed the point of no return on his journey to become a revolutionary.
Okay. And then going further into that, why has that stuck so hard with Grail so far? Was it because he was fighting for his village? Was it because the trauma of killing an entire village? Is it something entirely different?
It was sort of the point of no return in the sense that by murdering all these people, even if they deserved it, even if they were guilty, and even if it resulted in more lives being saved,
Mm.
it was still a sin that he then had to bear. And I think at that point he came to understand that the sins the sins he's carrying now, it doesn't matter how many sins you carry, you may as well carry the sins of as many people as possible. You may as well do whatever is necessary to make the lives of other people better. Kind of that martyr complex of I'll bear the suffering of everyone else so that everyone else can live the lives that they need, that they want.
Interesting. Okay. And Odette. What is a decision or a moment that your character replays in their mind, and why is it stuck there?
Oh, see, I thought we were supposed to answer these in character, so I prepped a thing, sort of.
You're
half,
welcome to
but
do
that's
in
fine.
character, you're welcome to do out character, whichever way feels the best to you.
All right. Well, bonjour, mon chéri. Thank you for asking me what my most treasured memory is. Of course, the one that returns to my mind again and again. There is only one memory that matters. The night that I slew my father. He was a terrible man, you see, an awful man. He wished for me to marry some boring duke in the middle of nowhere to improve the standing of our house. And I, of course, did not swing that way, so I refused. We got into an argument. It went back and forth. It was so boring. He tried to kill me. I killed him, as one does. And in that moment, with his blood upon my face, it was existential. I have never felt such joy, such passion as the moment I watched him die. I have chased that moment ever since, and every death, every life that I take is a new song to be added to my choir. That is why it sticks in my mind. That is why I return to it. It is the moment that I met Asherex. It is the moment that I unlocked my true calling. It is the moment that I took the first life on this long, bloody road that I walk.
Damn.
I cannot wait for the next life, and the one after that, and the one after that. And each time I take one, I shall return to that moment, and I shall enjoy it all the more.
Ah, damn. It's fucking great. Jesus Christ.
I think that answers your question.
It does. Damn. All right. I guess a hell of an insight into her brain. That's crazy. I love that.
Yeah.
All right. So, oh, my goodness me. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that is a little bit of an insight into each of the characters and to kind of how they were thinking in those moments and how that has been progressing them a little bit. We're going to do super quickly here. We're going to go down the line again from Andros to Odette. tell me, probably just a sentence or two. How does your character feel in this exact moment to kind of move us into the game? Andros.
In this exact moment, currently he's doing hacky sack, so he's probably like, he's not exactly having fun, but he's not also not enjoying it.
Okay.
So it's like a borderline of him like trying to like understand like okay, people are enjoying this, cool. Why? Because he's he hasn't been around a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ortus, how do you feel?
Wait, sorry, ask me again.
So, kind of moving us into the game here, in like a couple sentences. How does your character feel in this exact moment?
Like where we are right now in the orc. Like,
yeah. Hacky sack.
Probably pretty happy to be back with like, or be around some people or a thing, like a place that he's kind of recognizes, and like somewhere he knows that he's not, like he can just relax, kind of.
Okay. Thorn. Are you muted?
Thorn?
No, I was thinking of a response.
Oh, okay.
Because Thorn is at the moment both really assured and kind of paranoid.
Okay.
He may be doing his best to hide it, whether that is successful or not. Thinking about his studies, his research, the vial Odette still has, and what is currently going on with Grail's new friend.
Fair enough. Callista, how do you feel at the moment?
Sorry, I got a mouthful of food.
Oh, do you mind if I go quick? I've got to duck out just for a second.
Yeah. Grail, how do you feel at this exact moment?
Grail is definitely feeling confident about the fact that he's now secured an ally for the revolution, someone who can cover for his weaknesses and who can lead the revolution while he is in Hollow Haven. But at the same time, he's apprehensive because this is sort of the biggest leap that he's taken so far. He knows not to underestimate Percival.
Yeah.
I've made the joke so many times that I forget which one it is. Percival. He knows not to underestimate Percival, especially from what he's heard. So he recognizes this might be the most dangerous and most important mission he's undertaken yet.
Okay, cool. Callista.
Callista is she's having a grand old time. She is getting to experience a little bit of orc culture, and she's getting to watch the people who she's growing very fond of join in, even if they seem a bit apprehensive, or even if they are miles better at hacky sacking than she is. She's having a good old time, and she's. I guess there is a little bit of sadness in that because she doesn't know her own culture to share in return, but she fills that void instead by taking in the joy around her.
Fair enough. And Odette.
I was promised great warriors, and yet I find myself surrounded by children playing with bloody axes. Part of the thrill of the kill is the hunt, and they offer nothing, so hopefully this strong woman with the big sword will offer me something approaching an actual fight. I have yet to find anything like that in this town. I killed a god and felt basically nothing. There was no fight there. I hope that this woman offers me something that is worth a damn.
Fair enough. All right. So, speaking of, we're going to be doing the little combat. Now, unfortunately, 5e's combat is unbelievably fucking slow all the time. Pisses me off like nothing else. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a slight alternative to it to make it a little bit faster, but still make it so you actually get to do combat without both of us bashing our brain against the fucking rolls. But we're going to be doing a slight change to it. We're going to be the way we're gonna do it, I'm kind of testing this out to see kind of like the speed of it, but also like how good it feels. So do let me know. But what we're going to be doing is depending on what you want to do. I assume this is mostly going to be attacking rather than grappling or anything like that, like Grail did. So we're gonna both roll our attack rolls. And of course, higher roll wins the exchange. And then we'll probably do some escalating damage. So as time goes on, the damage will increase. Obviously adding flavor, all that fun stuff. Every round will be increasing damage, which is super cool. On top of that, we're going to use some injury-based stuff as well. So obviously you are using your stick. She was using her fists at the moment, but she might switch to her sword. You might switch to the other sword. So we'll do some injuries with kind of whoever we think would be most likely in that moment to occur, or we can roll for a table that we'll probably make up at some point or another. Obviously, you have quite a few orcs who are currently watching you. The area that you guys are currently in is I'm trying to think of what would be in my head. It would be, I guess, kind of a sand pit would be the best area. Not quite a pit, but like the entire floor around you is sand. The tents are kind of like gripped into the sand for the most part. There's some dirt. There's some harder like sandstone around you, but for the most part, the area around you is currently sand. Obviously, the orcs are kind of in a circle around all of you guys. Everyone is kind of watching you, so we'll do that. You are, I believe you would have a higher initiative than she does because you are dex based as well as several other factors.
I'll be curious to see how this goes, but I'm not super comfortable with the way it's been described. I'll be honest.
Well, we'll play around with it.
Because to explain, right? The reason being is a contested roll like mitigates a lot of the stuff that Odette can do, including like her AC and stuff. But I guess we can test it out and see what happens.
Yeah, well, we'll play around with it, because the like her AC is also stupidly high.
Yeah,
not quite
that's
as high as
what
yours,
I mean,
but pretty stupidly high. And her strength is a little bit less than yours, so in theory,
we'll play around and see what happens.
So yeah, we'll do a contested roll at the moment, see kind of how that feels, and we'll adjust if need be. Where are you? King's Kindness. There you are. Okay. I'm assuming. Actually, I'm not going to assume. What do you want to do at this moment? You would have higher speed than she does, significantly. Like by far, you are so much faster than her. There's literally no contest. She has 0 initiative.
Oh, she's so slow. All right. So the fight's like started, right?
Yeah, she kind of put away her sword, kind of cracks her knuckles, and kind of gets into what was effectively a boxing stance.
All right, Odette is going to blitz forward and like try and hit her in the. She's going to try and hit her in like the upper tricep or bicep. No, tricep. Like the upper arm to try and disable one of her arms before the fight properly starts.
Okay, that should work. Well, actually, hold on. Yes. So, interesting. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to make this against her AC or if I want to make this a contested roll. Because you're attacking her arm instead of her trying to punch you with it. So, I think we'll have to start one B. Both of you attack ACs. So, feel free to do your attack roll. and be against her AC, and then she'll attack you against your AC as well.
Alrighty. Yeah, attack. Now, can I do any shenanigans? I have
Shenanigans.
spells.
And then, of course,
Spells.
environment's going to affect some rolls. I might give you some bonuses onto that as
Oh.
well, depending on how you do some. Oh,
Wild first roll. Wild first roll. Fucking incredible.
I mean, I was gonna give you some bonuses, but
Can I have some bonuses? Can I have advantage, please?
you haven't started raging yet, so unfortunately, no.
I mean, hold on. Well, okay. If we're doing it as proper Turnal, then I would have probably raged.
You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, I'll give you give you a rage bonus.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Awful
Hi
roll.
Dip. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. You're welcome to do advantage.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah. I like to imagine she's so like not used to killing people that the concept of bapping someone on the arm just throws her off.
You go forward,
see.
you try to slice, so it's like,
That's better.
That's a 24, alright. I wish my stuff would work. Oh well. But yeah, so, you go for it, and like, she very easily, like, kind of taps your sword upwards, and you use that momentum of her, like, slamming your sword upwards to then move to the side and essentially slam your sword against her tricep area, which, of course, would immediately start to, bruise, from the look of it. 10 damage, that's fine. As she kind of, like, looks at her arm as you swung against it, and then looks back at you, and, let's see, she's going to, cock her arm backwards, and we'll do, let's see, we'll do proficiency plus her thing, so, about the same as yours. So we'll do 1d /r. God damn it, motherfucker. D20 plus that. And she's going to try to beat your AC. To essentially slam her hand into yours.
No.
What the fucking dice rolls today? Jesus Christ.
Cool. As a reaction, then,
Oh.
I'm going to riposte.
Yeah, yeah, go for it.
I'm going to assume this one doesn't have advantage.
It does not, no.
God damn, what are these rolls?
That's some
Whoever was rolling
interesting
those
rolls
ones-
today, let me tell you.
Whoever's starting those rolls cursed us today.
We're so skilled that we're having a hard time hitting each other.
Yeah. So yeah, you like she takes a swing at your hand, you easily turn and twist to get your sword out of the way. You could see like the grin like rise in her face. She's still activate her own rage, which is in this case very similar to yours in its rather than it being anger as the emotion, it's pure unbridled joy, like bloodlust.
Battle
essentially.
trance.
Yeah.
Let's go.
As you could see, like she like her muscles kind of start to pop out a little bit more as she gets back into her own battle stance. Feel free to do your round again if you'd like.
Stabby.
Stabby to stab.
That's probably fine.
That does barely beat her AC.
Yeah. Another
And
10 points.
then roll another d8 for compounding damage.
Sure.
Nice. All right, 14. That's good. All right, you where are you aiming this time? Same place?
So, no, her other arm.
Fair enough. All right. She is going to as you just whack a bat for her other arm. Let's see. Actually, she wouldn't do that because she's honorable. Shit. Why do I keep making you guys fight honorable people? At the moves I do are an unhonorable. Okay. She's going to now you whacked both of arms at this point. She's gonna go for a fucking haymaker straight to your stomach. That's what she's going to do. This is effectively her thingamabob, so we're just gonna assume this is her weapon. It's the same stats.
No.
God fucking damn.
I might disappear. I apologize.
No worries, you're good.
No
yeah,
worries,
so,
man.
oh wait, sorry, she has advantage on that, because she's enraged. Does not fucking matter. Alright, fair enough.
Riposte.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, this if she's recklessing, then this is actually an advantage, so I should have rolled that twice.
Mm.
What's my plus? Plus 8. Still not enough.
It is a flurry of blows. It's just constant attacks between the two of you.
My turn, I guess, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And this will be an advantage because she recklessed. Boop. That wasn't really a roll game, but I'll take it. I'm not going to complain.
Look, it's something, you know?
How does compounding damage work here then? Is it just another D8?
Yeah, so you just keep adding D8s every time you get a successful roll.
Yeah, sure.
Jesus. Alright, you're doing some damage to her. You see
left leg.
you see her left leg is now bruised. And she looks like slightly annoyed at this. And then she's just gonna like stand back a little bit, and you see her entire body posture fully change. As her stance has now completely adjusted itself. She will pass her turn as she is doing the thingamabob.
Doing the thingamabob.
Yes,
right.
you will be rolling with disadvantage to attack her.
She's dodging. I see. Is this a bonus action? It is a bonus action.
You can very clearly tell as you're fighting her, she is not fighting like any like physical fighter you fought before. Especially not one who primarily plays with a sword.
Odette's having a fantastic time. No, we don't need to use that yet. That's fine. Is that a bonus action? Yeah, it is. Okay. No, but that's dishonorable. But Odette doesn't give a shit about honor. So, Odette's going to cast as a bonus action Expeditious Retreat to boost her movement speed.
Interesting.
She can dash as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to dash behind the Orc Warrior and then stab her.
Interesting. All right.
I'm still rolling with disadvantage. This is purely for the flavor.
Yeah.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Very nice. She will be doing her own version of riposte. Which
Fucking
will be
cheating. Okay. Sure.
effectively doing
Lol.
God, your fucking AC.
Simply built different.
I need above a 14. It's not that hard to get.
See, you say that, and yet here we are.
Jesus Christ almighty. All right. Yeah,
hold on. Let me check something real quick. I need to check the wording of something. Yeah, cool. As a reaction, I will riposte.
Yeah,
It's
no,
whenever a creature misses you with a melee attack.
yeah, because you do have your reaction that was her turn again.
Well, actually, hold on. Is she still dodging?
She is still in that position, that pose. Yeah.
Then I won't bother because that'll just waste it. I'll be rolling with disadvantage. There's no point.
Yeah. So she is. You see, like she is very like fluidly moving, especially given her size. Her movements are more akin to what you would imagine a monk would move like than a fighter would. So you swing. I assume at the other leg.
Yeah, she goes for the right leg this time, and obviously whiffs it.
Yeah, so you swing for her as she like steps over your blade and essentially tries to like back kick you, which is fairly obvious movement. So you're able to dodge that as one. And as she does so, she is going to slam her foot down and essentially like do a I don't know what the fuck the movement is called, but essentially like throw a punch directly towards your stomach again.
Sure.
Question is, can she actually fucking hit you?
No. Hey, you know what that means? But she's no longer doing.
You also do not. Oh no, yeah, because you do have your reaction still, because you didn't use it.
Yeah, because I didn't, and she's no longer dodging, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to riposte for realsies this time.
For realsies, yo.
Normal. You motherfucker.
I do love that this is just a constant movement back and forth of the blade sway through the air. And you can tell, like, she's thoroughly enjoying this, but you still have yet to make it, so she's even reached for her weapon. She hasn't even bothered to reach.
Well, she hasn't fucking hit me, so that
is true. She has yet to hit you.
My turn?
Yeah, that was your repulse. That's now your turn again.
Oh.
See, that's the roll I need to get.
1d8 again, so.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Now that's her right leg.
Alright. Like, all four of her limbs have now been, just like a little bit bruised for the most part. As she kind of like flexes her arms out again, and moves back into that position, she just kind of goes, "You're very good with a wooden sword, you know that?"
They called me a swordmaster and then I killed them, but that's not the point. What's up with the whole, like, she gestures with her sword to the, like, flowing movement shit? What's up with this?
I learned this from a couple of Leonin. It's a way to make your body move smoothly so they cannot hit you, and
really
when they do, it takes
fucking obnoxious.
From a master swordsman, I shall take that as a compliment.
Well, no, again, they called me that, but I don't really get it. Like, how do you master a sword? It's an inanimate object.
She kind of just shrugs.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
I view my sword the same way I view my fists. You hit someone hard enough and they'll go down.
Well, yes, that's true of anything, so you could do that with a large rock.
You could.
Probably not with a pillow, though. Not quite everything.
No. Here's Grail's voice. No, I could. Don't worry.
I could beat someone with a pillow. I just had to put an iron into it.
In the case of rocks. Makes its appearance.
Yeah, she's all like shake her limbs again. You can clearly see like the bruises are starting to slightly weigh her down. As she looks around, and she just picks up a rather large rock.
Okay, well, that was a suggestion, not a. It was an example, not a suggestion. You don't need to. Oh.
She kind of like throws the rock up in her hands, looks over at you, and then fucking pitches that shit at you. She is not using her dexterity for this. She's treating it like an improvised weapon, effectively. But she is going to be doing. Okay, well, fuck you, game. It's not that hard to roll. God fucking damn! She has not gotten above a 12!
Odette watches this rock like rocket towards her head, and then just kind of moves her head slightly to the left and lets it zip past her.
It fucking sinks into the ground like a good foot.
You are a very strange woman. You know that?
She shrugs. I like playing around.
I'm getting that. Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Zoomies.
Zoomies.
Well, I have expeditious feet, so I dash up to her and then stab her in the. Well, we'll see. Or not. I will. I don't even know where that one was aimed.
It does in fact miss. What she is going to do is she is going to try to grapple you. I believe that's athletics versus athletics for a grapple.
Let me have a look. Grapple. 5e. No, I don't want that. It's fucking grapple 5e. I really hope I get to roll acrobatics, because otherwise I'm kind of fucked.
Attacker is athletic. The defender is either or.
Okay,
cool.
So yeah, she'll do athletics.
And I will do acrobatics. Oh, damn.
All right. So as you like run up to her and you, I assume, try a thrust, as that's the easiest one to do at that moment. She kind of just sidesteps, bats your sword out of the way before wrapping an arm around your shoulders, essentially just bear hugging you.
Was that her turn then? So it's my turn?
Yeah.
Cool.
So you would be, is it restrained? Question mark?
Yeah, so I'll just attempt to escape, I suppose. So
Okay.
we just roll off again.
All right. All right. That is a dirty 20 versus a.
You motherfucker.
You attempt to escape, and she pretty much just like sets her feet and wraps her other arm around you. It just like holds you in place, essentially. She goes,
Listen, I'm not opposed to like hugging people, especially pretty women, but this is inappropriate for the battlefield.
She's like, you are correct. And she's going to like move her like shoulders forwards as she grips around you even harder, and she goes, but this is, and she's going straight up try suplexing you into the ground.
So it's a trip, I guess.
We'll do athletics versus acrobatics again.
Oh.
That was almost a 1. That would have been fucking hilarious.
Get wrecked.
Hey. She attempts to suplex you backwards, but as she does so, you're able to kind of wiggle out of her grasp. Let's see, would that fully get you out? That's the question. Or would you just be so annoying that she can't pull you out?
I think Odette escapes.
She doesn't have as much dexterity as you do, so yeah, let's say you pretty much hit the ground as she like she has her balance and she is still like right next to you, but her you're just able to wiggle out essentially.
Excuse me. This dress was very expensive. Do not get it dirty. Do you know how long I would have to spend, getting this cleaned? Do you even comprehend that? And I will try and stab her.
Approximately 6 seconds with a single prestidigitate.
Well, I don't have that, so.
That's to manually clean every goddamn section.
Does a 19 hit? I think a 19 hits.
19
right?
does in fact hit her.
Yeah, compounding damage.
Jeez. You are slowly weighing her down because she can't fucking hit past your AC.
This one is on the back of the legs, like as if she was chiding a child.
Oh my god. Since you are so close to her, she is going to. What can she do here? You know what? As you fucking whack the back of her legs, she's going to once again try to get past your fucking AC. But this time she is aiming straight for your hand since you're literally within fucking patting distance. Oh, thank God. She finally hits you. See her hand. She do also 1d8 damage. But roll me a Constitution. Constitution saving throw to hold on to your.
Oh boy, 3 damage. Look
Jesus
out!
Christ. As she just punches your hand.
I don't know. I feel like a 16 is probably enough.
Yeah. You could definitely feel it. Like she hits your hand real fucking hard, right on your front knuckles. It doesn't hurt that much, but it's definitely not pleasant.
That was on my right hand, yeah, which is holding the sword.
Yeah.
Do I do it for the bit? Yeah, it's pretty funny. There's some things that you don't know about me, and I will just switch the sword to her left hand. She's ambidextrous.
I'm better with my left hand than my right.
Look, it's a Princess Bride bit. I had to do it.
It's so good. It's so good.
I'm actually ambidextrous, and I will bob her again.
Fucking hilarious.
This was not the play. It's fine. It's just that she dodges again. Like, Can you hurry up and surrender? I have landed at least 5 hits on you, and you have barely wrapped my knuckles. Like,
as you strike forward, she's just gonna raise her eyebrow, and she's just going to straight up I don't even know what the fucking movement is, but it's like wrestling when somebody is like running forwards. You could square yourself and essentially use their momentum to lift them over you and slam them into the floor. She's essentially going to try doing that to you. So athletics versus acrobatics. God fucking damn it! What is with these rolls today?
yeah, no. Odette embraces this, like flips over her head and lands neatly behind her. Are we dancing now? I have no opposition to this. I just want to know what the fuck is happening.
What is with these rolls today?
I guess I'll stab her again.
You see, she's actively laughing at this point. As this whole thing is caught on. She's having the time of her life.
Yeah, that fucking misses. I do not understand what is happening. Are we dancing now? Like,
she kind of dodges as you dive forward to the thing, and you know what? As you say that, she just kind of grabs your hand as you're outstretched, and she straight up starts dancing with you. She's like,
I'm down to waltz.
All right, cool. She just sits dancing. Oh my mouse.
This is so dumb.
I need to know, is anyone else fucking seeing this?
Oh,
I assume you're all playing.
The party. Not the party. I'm just saying in general.
There's a bunch of orcs around.
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of orcs. The crowd has started to come around at this point. You guys are hearing commotion a little ways away from you, so you guys can see a whole ass crowd starting to gather around them.
Flirting, Your Honor.
She's like dancing with it. She's like, you know, I have overwhelming strength, and you seem to have overwhelming ability to dodge. It seems like a standstill between us.
I mean, again, I have hit you, 5 times, and you have landed no blows upon me. So I think that I've won, but all the same, you are a marvelous fighter.
You are indeed. Your wounds are... Your attacks were very effective, but superficial at best.
Well, that's because I'm using the wooden sword. As I said, I do not wish to kill you. I wish to see what you are like on the field of battle, and I have ascertained that you are adequate. which is more than can be said for most people. Even amongst my own parties, there are a few who can match me. The big strong man who has some affiliation with the orcs. He is strong like you, but not nimble. He relies on his strength. The other one who wears the full plate is another story entirely. He has promised me endless war, and for that I am eternally grateful. He thinks he is bringing a revolution. I am bringing a sea of blood. It shall be glorious. I hope that you will join us in this glorious bloodshed.
She kind of raises her eyebrow and she goes, I am not one for seeking needless blood, but the battle that your friend has suggested is one that I find intriguing. He has, in fact, bested me as well, knocked me to the ground and kept me down, although I did a number on him, if I recall correctly.
So I recall seeing his bruises. You were the one who did that to him?
Indeed,
Very
I did.
impressive.
It was about,
Well,
give or take, 10 or so minutes, where our fists collided with one another, although he had the gauntlets on, so I give him that.
well, that's cheating. Now, mademoiselle, what is your name?
My name is Swordbreaker.
Swordbreaker. In the coming days, when the battle arrives, do not die. I would hate for anyone else to take your life.
She kind of like twirls you as you say that. As she kind of goes, as she bows to you, a more or less formal, like weirdly male bow, as she bows down.
Gives a curtsy.
Mm-hmm. As she goes, I refuse to die. I have not served out my purpose as of yet. So the next time you see me, I will be strong and well-lived as I am now.
Beautiful. I shall await that day.
The rest of you guys, you guys just see like a sea of orcs heading in that direction, kind of watching, many of them clapping, cheering. What are you guys doing?
Ignoring the death flag right there. I can't wait to get home and see my family. Helicopter goes down.
Yeah, it's my last day before retirement.
Oh boy, I'm on my way to the office to receive my much-needed promotion so that I can pay for my daughter's medicine.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, zombie apocalypse. Who would have expected this? Alright. But yeah, what are the rest of you guys doing as these orcs are swarming over that direction?
Callista goes where the crowd goes. She's curious.
It's fair. It's fair.
Andreas will stop his hack sack skills and go as well.
Yeah, I'm going along for the trip.
I think I'll choose one as well.
Cool.
Since Callista is short and she has used her levitate, could she tap Blood Axe on the shoulder? Can you boost me for a second so I can see what's going on? You guys are very tall.
He kind of like looks down at you with a look of like genuine confusion before he just kind of shrugs and he goes, "Hey, sure." And he like grabs you by like the waist and just flings you upwards before you land on his shoulders. And he just starts walking forwards.
Sick.
You get a very good
levitate?
view.
Can you just levitate to see?
She already levitated his axe last session, remember?
I keep forgetting.
But you get a very good view now that you're about 5 feet above everyone else. You get a very good view of Odette and Swordbreaker just kind of dancing with each other. Swordbreaker clearly has multiple bruises that you can see at least, but they don't seem to be phasing her all that much. The rest of you guys are moving forwards, kind of cutting through the crowd, and by the time you get to effectively the edge of the crowd, Odette and Swordbreaker are now bowing to each other. Oh, I forgot to pull up my game.
All right then.
So that's where Odette went. I was wondering what happened.
Now, Odette, you do see your companions now at the edge of the crowd.
She'll, with her duel complete, she'll make her way over to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Well, there is at least one good fighter in this encampment, I suppose. Relatively speaking, anyway.
Who won?
Who do you think? Who is covered in bruises and who is not? Hmm?
Yeah.
For your own reference, I suppose, Thorn, I have not lost a single fight in my entire life. I do not intend to start now. After
Sure.
all,
Oh,
I am a god.
The motorist got to me. Okay.
sure sounds like a steep goal to keep. I continue to wish you luck in that endeavor.
Oh, luck has nothing to do with it. Skill makes luck, Thorn. Not the other way around. So, are
Thorn
we
kind of
done
just
here?
openly rolls his eyes.
Oh, yes, keep your doubts then. After all, what is faith without doubt? Hmm? Now then, are we done? Have you recruited who you came to recruit, Sir Grail?
Indeed. My job here is done.
Magnifique. Where are we going next? There are so many things to do in the city, you know. So many places to eat food at. There are a great number of bathhouses. Technology is on the rise. Or are we going to make our way towards that dreaded city, Hollow Haven, manned by a most dreadful demon? Jeremy? Bob? What was the name of that man?
Which one are we talking about?
The
Person
one who
described.
is... Oh, that one. Yeah, him.
Oh, the
The one
Lion
who's,
Man.
like, in charge of, like, the city or whatever.
You refer to Gregory.
No. The one in charge of Olo Avon, not the one in charge of Harmonious Avon. See,
Ah,
I am noticing a trend in the naming scheme. Are there any other cities that are named like this? Is there like Armful Avon? Oh.
Callista, you do know you
Avon?
came from Riverside Haven not too long ago. That's where you guys fought the sea serpent.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of Avons. I feel like that's I feel like if you need as many Avons, there's probably something wrong with the place you're living in.
I guess people just desire to feel safe.
Yeah, but then
And
you
where
name
is
the city
safer
some...
than a haven?
No, I get that, but there's so many named Avon. Like, what's next? Is the next city that we visit going to be called like Forest Side Avon? Is the city after that Mountainside Avon? Like, at that point, I'm worried about the lands that you exist in if you need this many Avons. You see,
Correction, Mountainside Haven is far, far west.
Is there a Mountainside Haven?
I'm pulling that out my ass.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That's frozen.
The fact that you were like, hold on, this sounds like something I would do.
I had to think for a second. I was like, wait, did I add another haven? Jesus Christ.
Well, hold on a second. In my defense, everyone take a quick look at the map. Where is Hollow Haven?
Directly
in, like,
north
the-
of Harmonious Haven.
Yeah, it's
well,
yeah,
north into the Never Eats Our Wheat. No, or northwest.
World, oh, I'm going to the world map.
I know,
Let me
but
just
it
make
wasn't
sure they're
on
in
the
West.
how do you
Gleaming
change
Meadows, Harmonious Haven. The drop-down box lets you change maps.
Wait,
Yeah.
we can
Sunflower.
change
I haven't
maps?
added it in just yet. But...
What?
Yeah, so it's directly to the north, as I recall. But
Yeah, but it's not on the map though. So
no,
Yeah.
but there are
been-
no other havens. It seems.
Mm-hmm. Harmonious Haven, Riverside
We'll
Haven.
just have
that's
to
it.
make more.
But there's Sunflower Grove.
I hereby pledge to create a new haven with my revolution.
Instead
Anyway,
of Hollow
so-
Haven, it's Fuck You Haven.
Okay. So his name is Percival
That may
Price. So we're
attract
going
the wrong crowd, Sin.
so Percy Pride, is in charge of this. So what's the plan, Mentalgen?
Mental gen?
What? So I said what I said. What?
Did you? Are you?
What is
Is
the
this a
plan?
King Fortress 2 reference?
What is the plan? That's a good question.
Okay. So Grail has his armor and what have you. So he's ready to go. Probably. He's also got his sub commander or what have you. Is there anything else we need to do?
We don't have too much money, do we? It's not like we can really.
You guys
Buy
have an
anything better.
actual chest full of money.
Also,
Oh,
if
we
you
also
think
have-
about
Wait.
it,
I'm broke.
we
Yeah,
got it from the sea
sea
monster.
He's got it from the sea serpent.
I
Also, we have a
forgot all
Greg to
about that.
exploit.
Yeah, I was about to
We
say
also-
also, if you think about
Wait.
it, we have Greg.
Yeah, also, wait a minute. Does that mean the Lake Moonshine is gone because Mel had it?
No, it's in the house. Also, it occurs to me that Greg hasn't met Odette yet.
This is true. Yeah. Doesn't he know you're
It
with
also
the party?
occurs to me- It also occurs to me that Greg thinks Callista is the most mentally sound out of everyone in the party.
We can fix that.
It might be.
Actually, no, hold on. Let me just check the party composition. Literal
Nothing.
psychopath. Revolutionary. Whatever the fuck is going on in Andrus's head. A
Whatever the
nerd.
fuck is going on in Ducky's head?
And a sword nerd. Yet no, Callista is definitely the most sane of us.
Yeah.
What about the study twink?
I said that, the nerd.
Oh, okay.
The nerd.
It's the sword nerd Ortooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sword nerd.
He met
Ortooth is a
death.
sword nerd.
How the fuck do you remain sane after that?
I mean,
good
we
point.
convinced a Grim Reaper that his job wasn't worth
We
it.
gave a Grim Reaper existential dread, yes.
Yeah, Callista dodged him once, and then you guys were like, damn, you're pretty bad at your job, huh? To the point where you verbally abused a Reaper to the point where he was just like, man, I can't do this shit anymore.
Okay, so
I
from
love the
memory,
campaign.
Oh.
Ortooth still has to go meet up with his dad. I know
Yeah.
it's not his I know he's not his actual dad, but his
Yeah,
dad.
quotes dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
His
And
dad
I
dad.
think Odette should meet Greg, and I think those are our two big objectives, unless anyone else has anything they want to do in the city.
In the city.
I don't think
Spread
so.
the power of friendship? I don't know.
What does that look like?
Joy.
Rainbow laser beam.
Oh, cool! A second thing that's impossible to.
Joy in a surprising amount
Don't
of
worry,
static
guys. We're gonna
electricity.
fill the city with whimsy. Is that a kind of alcohol or?
And
condense it
if I
into
recall correctly, none of y'all have even once mentioned the chest of money to either Thorn or Andros.
Or Odette, for that reference, but Odette doesn't.
Or
give a shit,
Odette,
so
yeah.
who cares?
Rail forgot
Alright.
it existed.
All right. Well,
Has Callista just
I
been
want to
guarding
meet.
this box of gold then?
I want
it
to
in
meet your
Callista's
benefactor.
room?
It's in Callista's room. She's the only person Mal trusted to look after the money.
Mhm.
Right. I wish to meet this benefactor of yours. Greg, was it? So I'm going to go do that. I think I know where he lives. I'm sure I'll work it out. If anyone wants to come along, that's fine. But that's what I'm doing.
It has been a while since I saw Greg.
Didn't
Yeah, you did meet.
Talk to
You
him
did
the other day though.
Oh no, Callista
Yeah.
was with Odette.
Yeah.
She didn't meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just kind of
Who's going
assume that
above?
half of you guys died.
Come on then, Callista. Unless, does anyone else want to come along for another visit, or
All the
As the rest
guys
of-
were reporting their duties to Greg, and all the girls were having a bath day.
I assume the rest of you are going to go deal with whatever it was Otus was talking about this morning while he was naked?
Yeah. Andreas just winces at that memory.
Well, someone was mostly naked.
Callista will just cover Blood Axe's ears at that. You don't need to hear that part.
I had an apron on.
So you were basically naked.
But I wasn't. Oh, wait, no, for a second, yeah.
A second.
So,
He took his apron off to go upstairs.
Oh yeah.
For a second, I showed off these buns.
jeez. Andrew's
And
just
hot
like,
dog.
can we just go already?
Alright, so, Callista and Odette are planning to go to Greg. Or Chus, are you planning to go and, meet your maker, as they say?
Probably should get it over and done with.
Oh man, Callista will have to dismount the orc.
Is Callista gonna ask for a piggyback from anyone else?
Well, maybe from Ortus, because Grail's got armor on. And
Yeah,
that,
but you're
that looks
going with
uncomfortable.
Odette. You're going
But you're
with
going
Odette.
Oh, yeah,
we're
true.
going two ways.
Oh yeah. Well then no.
The sad little
Callista will
no.
just walk. Callista only wanted to be tall so she could see in the fight ring.
Just slowly, like, pops off the orc, just like, axe, buddy. Alright, so who is joining Ortus for his, Merry Remember?
Andreas will,
Okay.
of course.
Going, Callista?
Thorn will go with
Callista's
Odette
going
and
with,
Clarissa.
Yeah, I was gonna say Callista's going with Odette.
Okay. And, Grail.
I'm trying to think what Grail would want to do now. He's kind of achieved everything that he had planned.
Either
Bro, you wanna
support
make
your
sure
homeboy or run
Greg-
into gremlins.
You want to make sure Greg doesn't die by the end of the night, or do you want to make sure Ortus doesn't come back with bloody hands?
I think I'll go with Ortus.
Bloody
I feel like
hands.
this is something that's important to him, and given that he's also an asthma, Grail sort of wants to accompany him.
Okay.
Support your homeboy has won out
Yeah.
over control the gremlins.
Mood.
I mean, when the other prospect is keep Greg safe, of course I'm not going to pick that.
Wait,
You're like, make
Wait,
sure Greg
Odette
doesn't
is-
die by the end of the night. That's what I want.
Odette
Wait,
isn't under
who-
contract. She could kill him.
so you got the two
Damn.
tallest
Yes.
guys
Oh my
and
God.
the shortest twank going with them. And then you got the nerd, the psychopath, and the most sane person going in another group. Oh, that's perfect.
The psychopath and the creature.
Alrighty. So,
Creature feature.
Odette,
Feature
Callista, and
creature.
Thorn go over to Greg, and we'll look at them starting off. So, you guys head over there. Callista knows the path, so it's not particularly difficult to get there. As you guys get to the inner sanctum, we'll say through the south side. You guys, of course, see the Southern Guard, who's just this massive fucking orc. Like, he is easily 9 feet tall with full plate armor. He is the largest person you've seen in the entire area so far. And he looks at Callista, and obviously Callista, you've seen him before. He kind of like steps to the side as Callista heads on through.
No.
He has
He's
a
not
helmet
stepping
on,
to
so
the
you can't
side.
see his facial features any.
Can Callista, now that Callista has learned orc culture, can she handshake him?
Jesus fucking Christ. He is literally twice your height and like 4 times your
care.
width.
She's going to respect orc culture. She holds her hand out to him.
I'm not even gonna roll for this because
Blisters is about to become a new astronaut.
you
you
reach out your hand to him,
Fly this time.
and with a look of genuine confusion, you can see through his helmet. He just kind of like puts his axe onto his back, which is like twice the size of Ortus's axe, and he slowly reaches out an oversized arm to you, and kind of like grabs your arm with like 3 fingers. It just kind of lifts you up in the air. It just kind of like you have absolutely no physical control as he just kind of like moves you back and forth and puts you down. You don't even touch him. He just kind of like wiggles you back and forth. And just the movement of him pulling you towards him and pulling you away from him is enough to make your body like sway hard as he then drops you.
Callista gives like a little nod of respect. She goes in.
He's just straight up dumbfounded. Oh, beautiful. Alright, Thorn or Odette, you just keep up with Callista?
Thorn kept walking as
Yeah, Odette
they're doing
didn't
the
really.
handshake.
Odette kind of watched it, but wasn't really like engaging with it, so she just walks past.
Fair enough.
Thorn's like, perfect, you'll distract them. Proceeds to walk through.
They really hit Callista with the "we're not associated" and walk through.
I don't.
We all know this
woman.
bitch.
Well,
She's
Thorn
just
also
friendly.
knows where Greg is too, so
Well, yeah.
lose Callista. Thorn knows how to get there.
You guys
I'm
head
just
on
mad.
through, Callista very quickly catching up to you. And you guys head over to Greg's house. Do you knock on the door? Do you shout his name? Do you kick it open like Ortus has done twice now? What you guys like to do?
Knock, but thaumaturgy it, so he definitely has.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that sounds normal.
Boom like thunder.
You walk up to the door and you just tap, tap, tap. And both Thor and Odette, you hear this tap echo through the fucking land. It's just like if an elephant starts stomping on the door. It just is loud as fuck. After a moment, you hear from inside, "What the I'm coming, I'm coming." Why? So many
He gets
people.
busy sometimes, so you're really gonna make sure he has the knock, which is why I like to use thaumaturgy, but Ortus just kind of likes to blast the door down.
That seems unwise. What if someone is standing on the other side of the door?
Well, that's why I use thaumaturgy. You see, it's a bit more peaceful.
But what if someone's standing on the other side of the door?
Well, that's why I use thaumaturgy, because it's a little
What if
more
someone's
peaceful.
standing on the other side of the door?
Well, that's why I use thaumaturgy, because it's a
What
little
if
more
someone is
peaceful.
standing on the other
Thorn
side of
is
the door?
breaking this cycle and proceeds to open the door and walk in. Question, Sin, is the door locked as he's on his way?
Shockingly, the door is not locked. As you open up the door, you just see Greg standing there, clearly about to open the door. And you're just like
You see?
less
Someone
than
was
a
on the
foot
other
away
side
from
of
his
the door.
face.
Yeah,
And he's
but
like,
it's Greg, so he knows what to expect.
So, what?
"What?
Yeah. Hey, Greg, you're pretty used to our chaos by now.
Why
How
are you
tall
here?
is
I
Greg?
thought... Wait, who are these two? I'm glad you aren't dead.
How tall is Greg?
5'8".
Is this Twink the one you were talking about?
Oh yeah, this is Greggy. He doesn't mind when you call him Greggy, but
I
think
do,
Ultra's
actually.
stopped calling him that recently. Oh, you do mind?
Yes. My name is Gregory.
Oh,
That's what she said.
we just got so used to calling you Greggy that I just assumed it was a nickname that everyone called you. Although it does sound mildly degrading when, I think Grail called you that once, and I think that's the only time I really saw you squirm with it.
I've never called him Greggy. Grail explicitly only calls him Gregory.
I thought he called him Greggy absolutely one singular time when he was
Maybe?
Right. Sorry. So you're Greggy.
Yeah, this is Greggy. He's kind of like our employer, except we didn't get a choice.
Oh, he's like a slaver. Okay.
Kind of. He like pulled us out of a dungeon, which I don't even know how I got arrested in the first place. But either way, yeah, he pulled us out of a dungeon and said like, "You work for us now," and now we've just kind of had to do that.
Oh,
I don't really
see.
mind, but I
Right,
know
no,
Greel
so
was
he's-
really mad about it. I didn't think Pennywise did either.
So, Greggy, why slaves?
Easier to handle than most people who would be more likely to kill you. Plus, everyone that I add into my entourage are usually folks who have been caught for stealing, treason, murder, poisoning, or some other form of very illegal activity.
Jeez, you make us sound dangerous.
You
You
are.
are dangerous. We are dangerous.
In fact, 3 of you have tried killing me already, so...
Oh, can I add to that?
No.
Oh yeah, you're not under the contract. You can like stab him legally.
And then
Well-
you'll be thrown in prison for the
Thorn-
rest of your life.
Thorn
I
But
mean,
then you'll
no,
bail
I'm
her out of
very
the prison because that's what you do.
concerned.
You like approach people in jail and go, "Hey."
I can't do that if I'm dead.
Who said anything about killing you? I know like 100 different ways to stab somebody that won't kill them.
You'd be shocked how many organs the human body can live without.
You don't need any of those limbs to survive.
So you here just to threaten me, or...
Well, I mean, I came here to see what the whole like deal was with you, and she just walks into the office and starts looking around. And you know, I was expecting like I don't know someone taller. I think because
This is an ambassador's house. What we do? I need to get my guards. The Leona.
No, they can't help you.
Thorn quietly nods.
Screaming will not work.
What?
Anyway, I'm just listen. All I
was
wanted to
already
do was sort of
befriended
pop
guards.
in, sort of see what was going on with your whole deal. I'm guessing
Uh-huh.
yours a standard sort of like ambassador on the surface, secret service type person underneath who does a lot of the dirty work of the city to keep it running or whatever.
Look at him with
Smells
his
like
pretty
s-
golden hair and tell me anything about him being dirty. I don't think he would so much as tip
No,
a
see,
fingernail.
no, he just do I look dirty to you? No, and I am covered in blood.
What?
But
Yeah, but I feel like he's a bit more, you know, I feel like he's more squeamish than you are. I feel like Gregory would go, ugh, if his steak was a little red, you know? Whereas
think
you
he's
would
losing
just
brain
know,
cells in
rip
this
into it or
conversation.
something.
Oh, I see.
He's
So you're saying-
between both
actually-
of you. He's just like looking back and forth with genuine confusion. Like, what? What?
Oh, you think he eats his steak well done? Do you eat your steak well done?
He does
Medium
seem like
rare.
the type, yeah. Look at that
Okay,
jawline.
well,
I think he
that's-
does have to
that's-
chew like a really well done steak. Did
I was
you get a
born with
jawline
this
like
jawline.
you won't
Getting
have his
really
steak
well done
anything less
steak.
than congratulations.
I was born like this.
I was curious, right? Because obviously you've managed to entrap like 4 of our 6 Marty members into some sort of contract, which. I'm assuming you're using some kind of like third-party sort of eldritch entity to maintain that sort of contract, given that none of them have tried to kill you yet.
Well, 2 of them have. Maybe 3.
No, but like they weren't successful is more to the point.
Oh, yeah.
Given that you appear to be made of wet tissue paper and dreams, I
I
figured
can
that you-
fight.
Okay, so
Can
we're
you?
pretending that you're like good at
Thorn is
fighting.
shaking his head behind Odette like, no, don't, nope.
Do you want to arm wrestle me then, Greg?
He looks
Can
at
you
you, like just kind of like staring at you with confusion. And Odette, as you're looking around, you see his, most likely his favorite chair, based on it being the most comfortable in the room, has just a massive knife wound near where the head would be.
Oh, someone did try to kill you.
Oh, yeah, that was... He kind of looks at Callista, he's like, did I ever tell you that Penny tried killing me?
Penny tried. Well, what did you do to her?
She
Who's
came into my
Penny?
house, said hi,
No,
and
sorry.
then jumped
Who
at
the
me with a
fuck is-
knife.
Who the fuck is Penny?
Oh,
Penny
was-
was one of our. She used to be part of our group. She was really sweet. She was a human, and she was like super curious and lovely. So I
technically,
assume
she
that
was half
tried to
tiefling.
kill- Nah, I'm not here to judge. But I do know that if she tried to kill Gregory, it's probably his fault.
No, that
I
makes
didn't
sense.
do anything!
So,
What?
who do you use to entrap your souls?
Why would I tell you that?
Wait, my soul's in trap?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what the contract does, right? I assume that's what it does. That seems the most beneficial way to keep people under control, is to have them sign over their soul or something.
Very much.
Is that what you made me do?
They aren't wrong.
I mean, I am curious.
Oh man.
Does the soulbinding contract hold up in court if it's under duress?
Yeah, it does.
Depends on the court, but there's no real court that deals with soul trafficking, so...
No, there absolutely is. I mean, we could call up an infernal lawyer right now if you wanted.
I'm pretty sure my benefactor would just kill them.
That seems unwise. I don't think you want to risk the ire of the hells.
You
Who
call
is
up
your
an
benefactor?
infernal lawyer, she says, implying that there is any other kind of lawyer.
Would you... He pulls out a contract from inside of his coat. Would you like to meet her?
Oh wait, was this the whimsical chick called the dealer?
You're
like, gave us cards.
adorable! Oh, look at you with your little contract. You think that I'm going to sign that?
Hey, man has to try.
My soul is already owned anyway, so it wouldn't work.
Unfortunate. Kind of puts the
And also,
contract back in.
I don't think your contract works on gods, so that's also a problem.
Kind of looks at Callista and then back to Odette, back to Callista.
Listen, you get used to the blasphemy after a while, okay?
It's not
I don't
blasphemy.
know what it
I
is
killed. No,
with this
shush.
group of
I
blasphemy.
killed a god. That makes me a god.
You stabbed the heart of an entity that was already dying.
And absorbed its power. That makes
It
me a
could've-
god.
It could have stubbed its toe, and the door frame could have absorbed its powers. That does not make the
That's-
door frame a god. That makes
That's
it
not
just there.
true at
You
all.
were a toothpick.
And now I'm a god. There is a clear line of
No, you are
throughput.
You're still a toothpick.
No, I am not.
This is...
What?
I killed a god. I absorbed its power. I became part of a god. It's not
dead
important.
The dying god under the city, Ortooth did a thing, she poked the dead god heart, and now she says she killed god, therefore she is god. I don't know.
I killed the god. The god was still alive. I stabbed it in its heart. It absorbed its power, and then it died. I killed the god. I am a god.
Right.
Not
Are you
how
here
it
to shake
works.
me down? Like, what?
Oh no, I wanted to, like I said, I came here to meet the man who purported to have the souls or whatever of some of my party members, and was forcing us to go to some boring city in the middle of nowhere to deal with a man who probably smells like cheese.
Cheese?
Well, his name is Percival Pride. It gives the impression of like a wheel of Stilton or something.
Huh.
Oh, the lion man.
Why do you call him
he
the
never-
Lion Man?
Well, that's... Okay. It's a little hard to explain, but I kind of... You know how you don't really... When you don't really know a person, so you associate something with them to remember them?
Sure.
I assign people animals, and then I whittle them. And
Wait, what animal am I then?
Well, I don't know you very well yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd like to know you better then, so I can get
But
an
I would
animal
assume
sculpture.
something very homicidal, like a meerkat, maybe.
Maybe a cassowary?
A badger.
A honey badger.
badger.
Maybe a honey badger, but I feel like they are very rabid.
Right, well, right.
I
So,
feel
hold
like
on. So,
you are rabid and murderous, but I don't think you've got rabies.
I don't have
Do
rabies.
you have rabies?
No, I don't have rabies.
You do seem very eager to fight. If Calista, like, takes a little step back. Is this what the whole dead god thing is about? Did you get, like, dead god rabies?
No, I don't have dead god rabies.
Are we, sir?
I do. Well,
Because-
no, but
Wait, you're not sir.
yeah, well, no, but see,
There's
okay,
a,
so,
there's a
hold on.
possibility that
No,
you've
no,
got
no.
dead
The,
god rabies.
no, but the homicidal thing was I had that already.
But you've been very stabby recently.
I've always
And with
been
the dead
very
god
stabby.
thing.
That's my whole thing. I'm stabby.
You're
Well,
stabby.
sorry.
Look, Calista, just see if they don't like water.
Kind of like looks
literally-
over Thor's shoulder. You can see
literally
like
took a bath with me.
I did, but also we didn't like put your head under the water or anything. I don't know if you're
mon
like.
Dieu. All right, hold on. So what? Sorry. So you enslave people's souls in order to like make them do your dirty work, because the concept of a normal contract with money is apparently foreign to you.
if I did a normal contract, I'd be dead.
If you did a
that
normal
sounds like
contract, you would have been chilling with me. I thought we did a normal contract.
So
You just didn't read the
how are
contract.
you? How are you enslaving
You-
souls? Who are you using to enslave their souls?
Again, why would I tell you that?
Because like you're a nice person who wants to do. I cast friends.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I just had to look the word.
I have advantage on charisma checks.
Okay. Yeah. Roll me. Fucking. What would be the what? Persuasion. With advantage.
Natural fucking 20. Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Because I'm a very lovely person and you want to help me out in this time of need.
We're breaking our contracts with this one.
Huh. Yeah, I guess you're right on that. Yeah, I have a connection to a patron called the Dealer. She's originally from Sarshao Kingdom. She kind of just likes watching people and more or less just like staring over their
That's a weird,
existences.
gross place filled with elves.
Yeah, no, it's specifically they're inside the adventure section. People go to them. She fulfills their wishes, whatever they desire. Usually ends remarkably well, actually. It's shockingly well. But they usually have to give up something in exchange for getting whatever they want. I gave up something or another. I don't really recall what it was, but she mostly just gets to watch whoever I gather into my services. She makes sure they don't die, and then she could do whatever she wants with them.
Wait, so you're telling me that this whimsical lady that gave me a random card is now Watsing me?
Oh yeah, no, she's
That
been
seems
watching
to
you
be
this
its
whole time.
implication.
In fact, I think Penny had several discussions with her.
Somebody watching me. Got no private. Sorry.
What a
Right.
pervert.
Is there a way to contact her that doesn't involve dealing with you?
I mean, technically, I could just like, on. He reaches into his pockets and seems to pull out some kind of weird card-like thing and kind of like passes over to you. This is a personal card to her. She gives it out to most people who wish to contact her at a later point in time, but doesn't really want to connect with her. So you could use this to interact with her.
Sure, I take this with no strings attached. Brilliant, thank you.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, no, brilliant.
So not really sure why you're
Okay.
here in the first place, but I'm assuming you're with
Well,
the
like I
party
said,
now.
Yes, no. Mel hired me to to be a weapon for the party in the case they needed it.
Oh, fabulous! That means that
I
I
think
can
the spell
do it.
should be wearing off in like So, one.
Ugh. What the fuck?
I cast friends on you. I'm not sorry. You seem like an awful man.
He kind of turns around and looks at Thor, and he's like, "You have about 5 seconds before I start bringing some guards in here."
Well, that makes sense. Look, I appreciate your time today. I don't want to get any blood on your carpet, so I will head out before I have to kill anybody. I hope you have a good day, Zosa.
Appreciate that,
And
I
she'll
guess.
turn around and leave.
I also
whistling
don't like
the
having
entire
blood on my
time.
carpet.
But you wouldn't have to
You know
worry
what?
about it after a while, so it'd be fine anyway. But
Maybe you should worry about your carpet. I didn't realize you were such a shady person, Greg.
as I'm walking out, I will cast prestidigitation to make his carpet smell like shit.
Oh, are you serious? Because Callista was gonna whip out one of the really old fish that she had and just like
Oh, that's
fling it on his carpet.
so much better.
Callista had fish from when she went fishing. She was just gonna like
He's staring
slap
at you.
a fish
It
on his
just
carpet right in front of his face.
It's just confusion and slight abject horror as you just throw the fish down. He goes, "What?"
Callista like
again-
Callista
leans
has
in.
just like stank this whole time.
No.
She's been
carrying
constantly
around
casting
If it's a stinky
prestidigitation.
fish and she's been carrying it, doesn't that mean
No,
Callista
she
just
cast-
smells of stinky fish?
No, she's been casting prestidigitation on it to stop it from smelling.
Either way, Callista leans in and she's like, "You really shouldn't lie about your contracts, Greg."
I
And
didn't
then she leaves.
lie.
Well, she didn't read it, and she now blames him for it. Either way,
Understandable.
Real.
she now doesn't like Greg. He has butchered his last one good relationship in the party.
It's just standing there in legitimate confusion. He's like, "Everything I said was true." What? Oh, Callista, wait. Oh,
Thorn's still standing there.
oh, do you know who Penny is?
Not a clue.
No,
Yeah,
he
take
knows
Callista.
where. No, hold on. Greg knows where Penny is, doesn't he?
No, he asked if
You told him.
Thorn knows who Penny is.
Oh.
He's just like, well, I guess she won't take it very well from me. Do you mind taking this fish?
Thorn looks down, looks up at Greg. No, and walks away.
Tell Callista Penny's in Hollow Haven from the last information we've gathered. She'll know what that means.
Thorn supports
Okay.
women's rights and women's wrongs because Callista did him so dirty right there, and yet he still supported her. Thank you.
He just looks at the fish and he's like, "I need to get one of my mages." Or closeness.
Victor, once again. I'd feel worse for Greg if it wasn't for the fact that he enslaved like half of the party.
Yeah. You guys see all the guards now staring daggers at you.
Odette waves to each of them in turn.
There's
Yeah,
two
Callista also
Leonins
waves.
specifically standing next to the High Elf's house, and they don't move away from the door. They're just staring at you.
Okay, before we wrap this up, Odette will like approach one of the Leonin. Oh, you're a Leonin, Lee?
She nods.
Do you know the like dodgy weavy shenanigans that like you stand there and then you dodge and then you counter attack and it makes your body all flowy and what have you?
Yeah, it's a monk tactic.
Ah, monk. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Fantastic. I recently fought a woman who used the like dodgy weavy stuff, and I wanted to know if it was like a widespread thing or whether she was just like a one-off sort of situation. But it's good to know that it's widespread. Good, good.
Most Leonin monasteries have some monk teachings they can do.
Mm-hmm. Your
Soon
boss
actually.
sucks. Bye.
They kind of like they like look at each other for a moment before looking back at you, and then looking back at each other and looking back at you.
Ah, that was a good talk. We had a good talk. Don't you think so, Callista? I think we had a good talk.
I have learned a lot about people from this. I have learned that you really shouldn't trust tall twinks with your soul.
No,
apparently.
No, you really shouldn't. I can't get you out of that contract, but I am going to talk to this mysterious woman. Well, like, the contract you're in with Greg, I can't get you out of that. My godly powers don't extend that far. Anyway, I'm going to talk to this woman later.
You don't have godly powers.
Oh, yeah? Watch this, and I will cast Prestidigitation to snuff out something in the...
As soon as you do that, Thorn casts Prestidigitation to relight it.
Oh, mon Dieu! You did not tell me that you were also a god. This is marvelous news.
Can Callista just look at Odette and use, like, a channel divinity right quick?
Yeah.
Can she just, like, flare up a channel divinity, or does it have to be, like, a specific one that she uses?
Technically, you could just make the god symbol on your chest, the lightning bolt, glow brighter blue at will.
Yeah, but...
You
she's
should see
sick
a
of the
doctor.
blasphemy, man.
You should see a doctor about that. That's probably not healthy.
I mean, you can make a gust of wind, I guess. Spiritual weapon. You can call lightning.
Destructive wrath something. I feel like that's a bit far.
Yeah.
The hell is divine strike? That's new.
Yeah, you're a cleric. You can deal 1d8 thunder damage whenever you hit somebody for the first time.
Interesting. Anyways.
Please don't just randomly smite one of us.
I think it's
Callista's not gonna smite. She's not gonna smite Thorn.
You can also just
proceeds to disintegrate.
You can also just cast light on one of your items.
No.
But wait, no, Odette's themed that though.
That is true. But you could channel your divinity through you.
I guess so. Could Callista, like, make the air crackle around her or something?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Callista's gonna flare up ye old channel divinity. You may have absorbed a god's blood, but that was your sword. That's whatever you made a contract with. I have absorbed a god myself. We are not on the same wavelength. It doesn't make you a god.
Wait, but
It does
not
make
the same
you
level.
stronger.
But did you not like absorb the power of a god through your contract with that god?
How did it work? Was it through the contract of the god? I don't.
Doesn't that make us the same? I think you're overcomplicating things.
It is different. I do not believe I am a god because I have absorbed its powers. It doesn't elevate you to the level of a god.
I don't know. That seems incorrect.
See the two
You think
Leonin pulling
incorrect.
out their weapons, staring
Wait a
at
second.
both of you.
Wait a second. Callista has a point. Me, who was wanting to say that earlier, but just wanted to wait. If your sword is conscious and your sword drank the blood, and technically it was the thing that punctured the god's heart, isn't it now the god, not you?
No. See, okay, the sword did absorb the blood, but the sword is not conscious in the same way that you or I are, so it cannot be a god as such. The sword was born of some ancient shenanigans, but it is not a sentient creature. It is a manifestation of a single moment in time made physical. I don't like it. It doesn't. I talk to it, but it doesn't. It doesn't talk back. It gives feelings, but it is not conscious, as it were. Ergo, I am the god because I am conscious and I have absorbed the power of a god.
That still doesn't feel right.
Callista no longer feels the need to try and prove Odette's point wrong. Now she's just sort of like, yeah, you'll realize eventually. Okay.
No, she really,
Never mind.
really won't.
This is less of a thing than Callista thought. The sword is basically just a mosquito. Callista will just pat Odette on the shoulder and go, "You know what? You'll figure it out, buddy," and then leaves.
I think she was being condescending towards me.
I couldn't say.
I think you could. I think you're also being condescending to me. You'll see. You'll all see.
Do you, Thor, do you mention Penny to Callista, or you won't keep that?
I'm going to, but I just was waiting for the moment to clear up.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Callista, before I had left, Gregory had mentioned that someone named Penny was also at Haven.
Wait.
Out of character.
Hollowhaven?
Hollowhaven?
Hollowhaven.
Hollowhaven. Yes, was at Hollowhaven.
Penny's at Hollowhaven. I wonder if that has something to do with that book. Callista is... She is frowning. She doesn't frown very often, I guess, but she is deep in thought as she's going back, by the way. She's just marching home.
I forget, do you still have that church book?
Callista never had the church book. It
Oh.
was,
Grail turned into toilet
who
paper.
else had it?
Mel took one with
Grail
her.
took it. Yeah. Penny also took one. Callista didn't because she was too busy at the gala to get a book. Because I think they were given out at the gala, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yes. She was too busy at the gala. Ortus was gambling, so I don't think he took a book. No. So, no, she hasn't received the book, she hasn't read the book. She just knows that it disturbed Damien, and that Penny had read it, because I remember... I think Callista bared witness to, like, Penny's outburst after reading said book.
Yeah. Penny was
About the,
reading for a
cult.
while.
Yeah.
Technically wouldn't be the hardest thing to find, since it was passed around for a while, if you wanted to try to find it. But of course you would know that would be in Hollowhaven somewhere.
I mean, if we're heading to Hollowhaven anyways, we'll find it there. So Callista won't actively search for it. Right now she's going home, and if if you guys don't know the way home, then I guess you'd better tail her.
We're going
She's
home.
in thought, deep in thought, as she marches off.
Alrighty. As you guys start walking home, possible silence or small talk, whatever it may be, Ortus, Andros, and Grail. The three of you, as they have walked off towards Gregory's house, the three of you start walking off towards Boren's place. As you get close to it, the very familiar sight of his forge comes up in front of you, and the very, very familiar heat wave that constantly stems from the forge washes over you guys. Especially Grail, and your new armor is sweltering. But yeah, you guys hear the clanging and bashing as you guys are standing in front of the doors.
You're now a mobile oven.
One question before we go in is, can you see like a break in the sword, or is it like completely like?
It's more or less seamless. The only exception being the red and blue lines that now carve through most of the thing, kind of like lightning mixed with bloodlines. But aside from that, the actual line itself, where you broke it, has been mended.
Okay. We still need to figure out giving me the sword as well.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be adding that probably by
Um,
next week.
I Hey Grail, you want to go in first or?
Grail's going to put his hand on Otis's back and then shove him forward.
I'm assuming through the door.
Yes.
Like, Grail, you what? Fuck you.
Andrews is entertained by this and just kind of follows.
Yeah, your large packs are the first thing that encounters the door, and they are no match for you. As the door slowly opens up, as you all start to walk in, you guys see Boren, his lovely 4-foot tall stature, swinging down onto his anvil in front of him. The massive furnace that is maybe 10 feet away from him has flames that are reaching around 20 feet or so high. As he's just randomly grabbing some kind of fuel sources near him and just chucking the fucker in and slamming the grate closed as he's just working on his stuff. He does not hear you guys walking.
The first thing Ortiz will do is just yell, "Ah, how I've missed this!"
You see, like, he slams his fucking hammer down and he stops for a moment and he just goes, "Is that son of a bitch?" You see him turn around and he looks up at you. You see a very large smile across his face. It's also slightly sad, but you see, like, he folds his arms and stares at you. He just goes, "I got him fucking big, boy."
Sup, you old prick.
It walks up to you and stretches out his hand.
Ortiz will do the same.
And he's gonna grab your forearm. He's just gonna, like, pull you down to his level as he slams his chest against yours. As strong as a fucker you are, still no match for this boy. As he just fucking, like, chest bashes you.
You've always had an arm on you.
Ah, that's what I do. It's good to see you again, boy. It's been a long time.
It has been forever. And
Also,
I am sorry.
he kind of, like, reaches back his arm and just fucking sucker punches you across the jaw. It punches you so hard, your head, the next thing you know, your head has bounced off the floor and you've slammed into the wall next to you.
Andreas was standing behind Ortiz and just happens to, like, sidestep as he
This is what he was afraid of.
Again, I want to point out, Ortiz is easily 2 feet taller than this man. And he just absolutely wrecked Ortuz's shit in less than a second. Thankfully, it was minor damage. You're more or less conscious after a few seconds as you peel yourself away from the wall. He just kind of stands there with his arms crossed as he stares at you.
Fuck, you read on my brain there.
Ah, around mine when you left, you bitch. What took you so long?
Ortiz will take the sword off his back and place it down. I broke it.
I see. Looks like you're repaired.
Yep, just a couple days ago, actually.
Why didn't you come tell me?
Because I felt like that punch would have been harder.
He gently puts his hand on your shoulder. and sucker punches you in the gut. Try again.
You fucker. Try again.
Yeah.
Try what again?
Just crosses his arms again, staring at you. Why'd you leave?
Well, you know why I left. I went and joined the army for a bit.
Cracks his knuckles, staring you down.
Oh, dude's gonna get defensive now. He puts up his fist in a guard. Fucking. Like, oh, he's a dwarf. He should be covering his balls, actually.
You saying, boy, that you left for a decade just because you want to join the goddamn army? Out telling me?
Decade. I thought it was like 5 years.
Well, 5 years there. You left for 5 years, join the army without goddamn telling me? Not one letter?
I told you when I left. I yelled at you when you were making a sword. I told you, I'm going away to the army.
Yeah. No letters.
And you
5
went,
years.
all right.
5 years, no
Sorry.
letters.
Andreas looks at Grail. Is this the first time that you're meeting him too?
The
Is
second
it?
time Grail's meeting him.
Yeah, that's right. I got this guy to forge my armor.
Mm.
My first time seeing him with Ortus is a different man.
You left for 5 years, boy. Into an army, no letters, no nothing. I've been waiting every day for someone to tell me that you died. Brought me your goddamn sword back. It told me this is all there's left of this son of a bitch. Found in a battlefield, all wrong bodies, you know? Every day waiting for that message.
I was actually here a couple weeks ago, but you weren't aware of that.
He immediately fucking goes to sucker punch you. Just mid-sentence, he absolutely wails into you.
Otus looks like a child, like trying to defend himself. Like he's always like this broad man who's like willing for a fight, but as soon as Borin puts his fist up, he's like, no, please.
Absolutely, just another slam into your stomach. And he went, the fuck you just say to me, boy?
I would nothing.
You just have the balls to come here and tell me in goddamn person that you're still alive.
I hadn't fixed this.
I don't give two fucking shits about that goddamn sword. I give a shit about you, motherfucker.
When you gave it to me, you told me it was a masterpiece.
It was. And it still is. You know why it was a masterpiece, boy? It's because I gave it to you. Because I knew you were a capable swordsman. I knew that you would love and cherish it with every fiber of your being, boy.
But I broke it.
He immediately walks walks into the back for like a good solid minute. And he comes back, and Grail, obviously back is where he puts the weapons he truly cares about. And he comes back with a longsword that is quite possibly one of the most beautiful swords either of you have ever seen in your life. This thing is made with such perfection, such accuracy, and such care, love, and beauty that it pretty much is a one-of-a-kind weapon that you're not sure you will ever be able to witness the sheer beauty of again in your life. And he takes it, he walks up to you, and Ortus, you've seen similar weapons to this that he's made before, but this outclasses most of his shit. And he goes, I made this with one of the last remaining dragon teeth that have ever been found on this planet. I made this as one of the most precious items I've ever had in my entire life. Puts it down on his anvil, and he reaches, and he grabs what is basically a mithril hammer, and breaks the sword in half.
Jeez.
What the fuck?
Even Grail is going to, like, actively recoil at this. He's not a weapons master by any means, but that hurt his soul.
Cringe.
Come on, boy. That ain't less of a masterpiece.
What? Why?
Proving a point. Do you love me any less?
Sorry, did you say, do you love me any less?
Yeah.
I mean, I would.
The hesitation says
He
it
immediately
all.
swings and breaks the other half of the sword tip. He immediately breaks that shit to like 12 different pieces.
I thought your whole thing. You don't think weapons should be, you know? I learned that from you.
He puts down the hammer and he looks at you and he goes, "A weapon is an extension of yourself. A weapon is something you care for and cherish and value. A weapon is something that is an extension of your own self and being. It is basically a child that you raise with you as you grow."
I know, I've heard this 100 times, but what?
There is nothing on this planet that is more important than the connections you make with your friends and family. Not even weapons. This sword means nothing to me, as long as I know the end of the day that you are alive. I will fix up this sword and I will make it time and time again. And one day I will present this sword to one of my best friends when I know that he is alive again. I will find another dragon's tooth if God I need to. And I will give it to him in person. And if he is dead, I will bury him with that weapon. But there is nothing that is more important than the connection that you make. Swords are an extension of yourself. If I ripped off my arm right now, am I less important?
Well, no.
Exactly. So if your weapon is an extension of yourself and rips out of you, are you less important, boy?
I suppose not.
Exactly. Yes, it is a shame that you broke the weapon. That is a shame. You should take better care of it. But it's one thing that's more important than you breaking it. It's that you spent the time to fix it. You cared for that weapon. You loved that weapon. So why would I be disappointed in you?
I don't know. I guess I was mistaken, and Ortus will get down on his knees to his height because he just feels like it's about time, and he'll give him a hug.
No. He hugs you back, it gently pats your back, and he goes, "Your weapon makes you live. Your weapon lets you cross battlefields, fight monsters that could easily tear you limb from limb, boy. But the thing that's important is that you come out of it alive. Don't get me wrong, that second punch was for the weapon. Still gotta get you in the gut where you living, you son of a bitch. But you came back. You came back, Ortus. Ain't no weapon on the planet mean more than you coming back."
I think Ortus, Boren probably won't see it because I'm guessing they're still hugging.
Yeah.
But a tear will roll down his eye,
Oh.
and he'll try discreetly like wipe it away behind his back.
He kind of like pats your back for a second before letting go of you. Ed just kind of like putting it, crossing his arms across the chest, and he goes, "Ah, you got some fellows and friends here." As Boyo, he kind of looks over at Grill. He's a nice fellow. I don't know about Tiefling, but I assume you're also a nice fellow. You got orc markings on you. Good to see you.
Andreas just politely nods.
Sounds like you've done right. You found a nice crew, stuck with them for a while. I'm sure you got more to go.
Well, I kind of have to, but they are pretty good people.
Well, boy, when you're done with your mission, you better goddamn stay alive till you're done with it. When you're done with your mission, you come fucking right back up here. You gonna step through those doors. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna remake that sword. Kind of gestures to the, basically god tier weapon with dragons to it. We're gonna remake that sword. You're gonna help me make a weapon that will be given to one of my closest friends. And then, once that's done, I'm gonna go find that son of a bitch.
Well, we could probably find him, but
He's been missing for over a decade.
have you ever seen this in a sword? And he's gonna, take it off his back and fucking show him the veins and the lightning and whatever.
He's gonna, like, run his fingers along it, and he's gonna go, how the hell did you manage to find more gods to shove in this blade?
Well, we kind of went inside a god, and I repaired it in a forge inside the god with a friend who also has a god inside her.
Impressive. This might be the most, divine weapon I've ever put my eyes on. You very rarely see a truly divine weapon with multiple divinities inside of it. Did you know I once made this using the essence of God itself?
No.
I had to use a special forge for it. It was up in the mountains. I used Athenor's forge. Real tough bitch to find, but nice place. One of the reasons why it was so hard to fix, I would imagine. You kind of taps the blue and it sparks, and he goes, "Thunder God in here." No, it's just its essence, not its existence. And he kind of reaches over and grabs what appears to be some kind of like monocle with a special lens, and he like looks at it and he goes, fascinating. The god that you paired this up with, removes magic, strangely enough. Not sure how these two will blend. Fascinating.
As you can see, I've kept it up tip-top, clean everything. I still clean my weapon every
As you should.
Fuck.
Kind of puts back there, he goes, as you remember, you don't clean this and it won't fight as hard for you. It's like your hands. You don't wash your hands, they'll get grimy and then you can't swing properly. Or your armor, he gestures to Grill. You better be cleaning that shit.
Grail just nods.
Then, I hope you weren't coming here just to say hi and bye, you son of a bitch.
No, there's another thing. I want to retire a sword that I've had with me for the last couple of years.
Oh?
And he'll grab out Carla from his back as well. And
I should
present it
butte
to
that
him.
one. He's
How did he
gonna...
get it? I don't know this. I don't know how he got Carla.
He's gonna gently grab Carla, and he's gonna, like, do some
Brave
test swings with it. Which is hilarious to look at, by the way. But he does like some test swings with it. He goes, I haven't seen her in ages. Done a beautiful job keeping her up. He kind of like puts his finger against the edge and kind of like rubs it as if testing his sharpness. And he goes, she's missing some blood. That girl's hungry. She's gonna miss ya.
Yeah, but I think she's done her course.
You want to put her to sleep, or you want to let her be with another?
I think you should decide.
Nah, boy. And he holds out the sword to you, and he goes, she's your build mate. She is your partner. The only one that she'll respect the wishes of is your choice.
Oh. Could we repurpose her?
Oh, certainly. Forge Master's greatest talent is turning a blade into another, making it so they live on in future skills. Hell, we could forge her into many other blades. I could even teach you how to forge her into a monosteel weapon.
I was thinking maybe some gauntlets.
Some gauntlets. Ooh. She does love the taste of blood. Yeah, I can do that for you. Strip it down to her basic components. Feel her love and lust for battle. Yeah. She'll love that.
That sounds like a proper way to... fuck. Try to think of something. Because it wouldn't be say goodbye.
Well, I'll turn some gauntlets for you. Maybe so she lives on another day. And he kind of like flips over and puts onto his back, which is pretty much almost a horizontal tilt on his back. And he just kind of goes, onward, boy. She'll be done before you leave, wherever you are going. I'll make a rush order for this one. She's missing your company already.
Well, thank you, Byron. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too, boy.
We're off to... Where's it? Is it Hollowhaven? Yeah, Hollowhaven in a couple of weeks.
Hollowhaven, eh? I have some shady dealings up over there. Ain't hear too much, but weapons rarely go out to there, and that's usually not that good of a sign.
Yeah. But, you know, job's a job, so...
Indeed. Ever tell you about the time that I fought one of those, whirlpools with my friends?
You did not.
Gather around, boys and girls. Story time. He's just to sit down on one of his stools. There's like 37 different chairs around you guys, one which he picks up and just casually tosses into the flames. So you guys are able to like...
Ortiz is gonna
We are now
tap
stuck here for
Growling.
the next 10 hours.
Ortiz is gonna tap Growling. He'll go, you're gonna like that. Sit down. Boris telling a story.
Grail will politely sit down.
Beautiful. Yeah, he just kind of tells you stories. He goes on many, many different rants talking about... you guys do vaguely recognize some of these stories, especially Grail, but a little bit Vandross. It's stories of the Iron Wayfarers, one of the most famous adventuring groups, period, that have ever walked the earth. They started about 20 years ago, I would say. And... what you didn't even realize, Grail, especially Andros didn't realize, is that Boren was one of the Iron Wayfarers. As he's now telling the stories, it immediately clicks with you, especially some of the stories he tells about being on the sea, that, yeah, this is one of the legendary adventurers. But he's mostly talking about Alex Stormrider, who was lost to sea, or maybe not lost to sea. No one knows where he was lost to. People assume the sea. And then who was just a basic human. Kelithra Moonshadow, who is a high elf, Savannah Nightbreeze, who is a wood elf, and Varys Sunfire, who is a tiefling. These are stories that you've kind of grew up on. They're relatively famous based on the guild, but of course not really in your neck of the woods. But even down to where you are, the name Alex Stormrider is one that is carried quite far, just because of his general existence, honestly, and the way that he rose up in the ranks. And they're also the only group, period, that have ever been known to challenge this whirlpool on the bottom right. It is technically a several 100-meter like plume of ocean that like rockets upwards every now and again. But yeah, they're the only group that's ever challenged it and succeeded, which is one of the reasons they're called the Iron Wayfarers, is because of that moment. That's more or less what made them famous. And yeah, he's just telling stories for like the next like several hours if you let him.
As he's telling stories, Andreas is just going through and just looking at any of the weapons that he has for like either on sale, display, whatever the fuck. He's listening, but he's also like studying everything that's around.
Roll me a perception check. Nice.
11.
It's kind of hard to tell. You're not really a weapons person for the most part, so it's a little bit hard to tell. But you can tell these weapons that are kind of displayed, or that are here at the very least. They're of good quality. They're of remarkably good quality. Like, they're made of good materials, all that fun stuff. There is nothing special about any of the weapons in the front of this shop whatsoever. They're more or less dime a dozen pieces, which is at least would be probably slightly strange to you, mostly because of the dragon bone sword that he put on the anvil just a few moments ago. Comparative to that thing's quality, all these weapons are effectively rusted pieces of crap. Especially for a sword master like him, these are just like, I pumped this out in about 5 minutes. Here you go, bud. They're decently priced, but they're nothing special. They're just basic weapons.
Okay.
All right. I'm assuming, Grail, you just listen with rapt attention to his stories?
I do, but
right.
before we leave, when we get to that point, I just do want to do something, so let's just don't rush out.
Yep. What's up?
Okay, are we doing that now then?
Yeah.
Probably so.
Yeah, before we leave then, Grail will look at the sword that was just fractured and then look back and say, can you truly fix that? Because if not, I'd like to purchase the remains off you.
Mate.
He kind of raises an eyebrow. And he goes, of course I can fix it. I made it. But why do you want it?
You could say I am the kind of person who sees potential in things that are broken, that can be fixed.
Fascinating. Have you thought about becoming a blacksmith, boy?
Perhaps in another life I am.
Chase your passions. I can fix it. It's gonna be a little while, but I got nothing but time on my hands. Might need a few more resources, but smelt it down, build it back up again. Should be fine and shiny as new. If I did give
it
it,
was made out of dragon bone?
Indeed.
Well, if we're fixing it together, it shouldn't take too long.
Can you smelt down dragon bone?
It's a good question. You do not have the answer.
I guess I'll ask this in character. Can one truly smelt down dragon bone?
In a way. Dragon bone doesn't smelt in the same way that you would expect metal or other bits to do so. It is bone, after all. However, if you heat up the bone to a high enough degree, he kind of points to his oversized forge, it becomes moldable. When you mold it, and you change its form and shape, you can then mix metal with it, grow it to be strong as it can be. And bone is fabulous. It's very, very fancy. But dragon bone is even more crazy. See, dragon bones are very special because they don't fully die, even when you take them away from the dragon bodies. They still have a memory to them. So when you break it, when you injure the bone enough times, the bone actually grows stronger. So, you take the bone, you heat it up, you move it into whatever form you want it, or a general basis, and then you start slowly damaging it. That bone specifically, I damaged for over, I think it was 2 years I damaged it. It gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Then you apply the metal covering over it, and it enhances it. So when you hit something with it, you have the metal slice into it. And then once you hit it where the bone shines, oh, it doesn't break. The metal may chip, it may snap, but the bone never falls. Unless you Taurus take mithril to it. He kind of pulls out his hammer that he just put on the floor. This shit can break nearly anything.
Especially with a mean swing like yours.
I've taken off many a orc's head with it. And some ogres, too. Oh, those boys speak. Trolls were a problem. One of the reasons that dragons were hunted so much.
Rare to see one that smiths the weapons that they use in the battlefield.
I prefer to use my own handiwork. Ain't very few are better than mine. Although I don't deal with bone quite as often, unfortunately. That goes down to Bertha down in the southern quarters. Oh, her ability to work with natural materials is a beauty to watch. Nothing even I can compare it to. But there are few on this planet who can work with metal better than I.
Rel will give him a nod.
So what'd you do with it if you purchased it, boy?
As I said, I see myself as a person who can make something from... I see myself as the person who can raise something from the rubble of another.
He's gonna walk over to his anvil. He's actually gonna grab like one of the centerpieces and kind of grab it, just barehanding this metal monstrosity. And he's gonna grab it and walk over to you. This is about around a hand-sized chunk of metal. And as he turns it, you can clearly see, like in the middle section, where it's broken off, you can clearly see straight up bone. And he hands it to you. There you go, boy.
Just thinking for a second.
I have another thing I want to bring up after this.
If it is not for sale, then may I perhaps loan it from you?
Nah, just take it.
He's just giving me like I'm referring to like the entire thing, not just one chunk.
Oh, the full blade? Yeah. I just kind of like looked at the blades like, I've got very fortunate that one specifically. But this piece right here, you could call this the heart of the blade. This is a part that whenever something breaks, this is the part that we look at in order to kind of know where we're working with. For a bone, kind of center, the heart of it. The rest of the blade, useless in comparison. If you want the full bone, I can pull out the bits and pieces with metal as whatever. But this right here, is what you'll want if you want parts. You want the full blade? I can craft the full blade for you. That'd be a pretty penny. But this, if you are a man who plays around with broken tools, this is a part that you'll want to learn. If you like the full item, I can give that to you. You can come back with Ortus, and you can help us forge it.
Truth be told, I have an ally who is capable of mending such things. It was my intention to see if they could do so with magic and restore it to its former glory.
Fascinating.
Seeing the might of such a weapon makes me wish that I could wield it in my quest as well.
Fortunately, that I can't do. Magic to use for forging. Well, it'll make the weapons sad. Forging is a process which you put not only your heart and your might into, but it's where you put your soul into it. Every weapon, and he kind of puts the chunk into his left hand, pulls out Carla from his back. Every weapon has a mind of their own, laddie. You know how they say all boats have souls? Every weapon does too. Every weapon is their own being. Carla here seeks and desperately desires for combats. She flourishes whenever fights are started, and she can taste the blood of her enemies. Behold, the thrill of combat makes her spark in joy. And Colin puts onto his back. Every weapon has their own soul. Every weapon has their own love, their own desires, and their own passions. Many of them are quiet. Many of them whisper. Many of them, well, some of them are just there to be there. Kind of gestures to many of the swords that are around him. The more love and care you put into the performance and the creation of weapon, the bigger and louder their soul gets. The louder they speak to you, and the more important they become. This one here never had a soul. It was a project. Because it needs to be given to my friend before it will speak. But if I mended it, I simply put it back together, it will remember every crack. It will remember every wound it had. And even if it doesn't crack, like it should physically, its mind will still be broken. Magic is simply the shortcut that you take in order to produce the finest results.
Ortus is just sitting there behind him, like nodding, like yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's my man.
Professional nodder.
Any fuckery with magic can mend together a bleed. That bleed will always be weaker than when it started.
I see. Then perhaps you can teach me how to make such a weapon through the traditional methods.
Indeed. A walks back and puts the piece onto his anvil. A turns and looks at you and goes, there are many ways to forge bleed. But one of my favorite ways, especially for a man like you, is to find weapons that have been broken, forgotten, lost, and simply have no purpose again. Gather those up, bring them here, and we'll make them into something that is fitting for a broken man.
How might I do that?
Simple. Every weapon calls to those who find them. If you kill someone who is lost, take their pieces. Every weapon seeks passion, violence within the battlefield. And you are a man who appears to be one that stands on the battlefield. So when you find them on the ground or as they pass, take the weapon, heft it, wield it, feel it, especially those that were broken in the heat of battle. And if they speak to you, you know they have a passion for the fight that you seek to continue.
find myself about to venture into a predicament from which I may not emerge. So alas, I do not have the time to scour the battlefield for the parts of dead men. However, and I will look over to Ortis, we do have a weapon here that was looking for a new home, don't we?
Hmm?
I was saying we do have a weapon here that was searching for a new home, don't we?
No, I heard you, but I'm confused now.
Because he was saying like he was saying a weapon. If I wanted to like forge a new weapon with this dragonbone core, I'd need to be kind of like scavenge from the battlefield, finding pieces of like finding weapons and stuff from people who have fallen. And I was just thinking, like, we already have a weapon that's looking for a new home that's seen a lot of conflict that has.
What do you mean,
kind of
Carlo?
like that soul? Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's... I didn't know what you meant. I thought we might have had a weapon that I know.
We have your violence-seeking weapon.
Because you're trying to retire Carla.
We're talking about your ex, Ortus. Your ex.
Hey, you can have two. You can have two things at once. You can love two. You can love two things at once.
Called
So
dual
okay.
wielding.
It's okay,
Carla's
Carla.
gonna
we'll
be
give
you
it-
can't dual wield great swords. Carla's gonna be gauntlets now. Hell yeah. Yeah, it'll be good to give Carla a new meaning. Even if it is just punching my enemies with her.
He kind of like tilts the sword off his
I
back
feel like
and he
you're still
goes,
missing the point here, Gortus.
he goes, the size of this blade is a great sword. I can make it your gauntlets. And the leftover pieces, the broken parts, I can make into a long sword for a friend here. Mix it with the dragon bone piece.
Grail,
Yes.
how would you like? Would you say a longsword? Or did you say?
Long sword.
You said longsword, yes. And that was what I was implying this whole time.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say, Ortus.
Oh, you. Oh, okay.
what I'm
Did you
talking
want a longsword out of Carla?
So slowly
Yes.
ticks through you.
Sorry,
Yes.
I'm not the brightest. The sharpest tool in the shed is.
It's all right.
not
You're
Ortiz.
just role playing in character, obviously.
I think Carla would fit in your hands. Well. Yep, that's what I want to say.
Beautiful. Very elegant.
Grail.
I would be honored to wield her.
Indeed.
You
Well,
better take care of her, because I know you don't take care of your weapons all that well.
You'll be there alongside me to make sure that I do, will you not?
It is something you have to do yourself.
No, I was saying to make sure that I do.
Oh, yes. I will give you a hiding if you don't.
I would expect nothing less.
he nods.
And
I'll
no. Oh, sorry. You go.
there you go. He nods. I'll put a rest stop on it then. He kind of looks at Grail. Come by tomorrow at about 4 p.m. You'll be shaping the soul of your sword.
Grail gives a nod.
If you would, Baron, it would be nice to know how to. It would be good to help you make some gauntlets out of her as well.
Ah,
I'd like to help.
you can help me with my gauntlets and you can watch over your friend. Ah, you know, it's your bonding moment. You, Ortus, my apprentice, you will be the one who teaches Grail how to build his sword. You will help him shape his soul. I will watch. I'll teach you how to build the gauntlet for you. You will be Grail's teacher.
All right. Ready to be my underling?
Relish the only opportunity you will get for that.
Oh, I will.
Alright, both of you come by tomorrow, about 4 p.m. And for the love of all that is holy, don't wear that fucking armor in here. You'll burn to death.
There's one more thing.
Hmm?
Did you know I'm like him?
Ah, I touched.
Yes, God touched.
Yeah? Who the fuck gives a shit?
Why didn't you tell me?
What does it matter? You're a Toos.
Yeah, but I can do cool things with my hands. Apart from swing a sword. And he's gonna go, look, and he's gonna light up his hands.
Yeah? Does that help you forge?
No, but it would have been cool to know.
That's for you to learn, not for me to teach. You're a Toos.
Yep.
Nothing more, nothing less. You are who you are.
This does
What you-
remind me, actually.
Hmm?
You are obviously the adopted father of Ortis here.
Ah,
And I've just
Thank you.
Grail just sort of gestures to the massive difference when he says adopted.
nah, boy, I prized him out of my own good sperm. Of course it's stuff. He's my son.
You see, I could tell that that was a joke because Ortus could not punch half as hard as you do.
It kind of just like raises his arm, showing off his bicep and pats it. You're damn fucking straight.
Ortus seems quite hopeless on this topic. But may I ask you, where and when did you discover him?
Ah, he was dropped off in my forge as a baby in a little basket. He started screaming and crying, and I knew from that moment I fucking hate babies. I took care of him. I raised him like he was my own. Don't matter if he's dwarf, don't matter if he's human, don't matter if he's touched, don't matter who the fuck he is. You learned the forge. The first thing he did, I brought him in and he suckled on some of that milk. I got goat's milk. It was a journey. Okay, goats.
Just about to say we're
Experience. Anyways, after I gave him some goat's milk, he was moving around a little bit. First thing this fucker did, grabbed this hammer, pulls out the mithril hammer, and he licked it. I knew from that moment on, he was born to forge. Or he really liked gemstones. I assumed the first, but I tried feeding him a ruby one day, and he ate it. So it could have been the second.
Grail just stares at Ortus in disbelief.
It's like, how did you make it alive through your lifetime?
How is this
This
guy
is amazing.
alive?
I was 3, alright?
Ah, that is also the reason I have this grate here. And when he was a child, I had to like baby-proof it, you know? I had to put in like... I actually don't remember why I did this grate. Did I go touch this grate? I think you stopped touching it after you licked it once.
Yeah, probably.
Ah,
So you don't know my parents either?
not a fucking clue. Nor do I give two shits. Anyone wanna leave their baby with me of all people? Ugh, dumbasses. Love them.
I don't really give a fuck either.
You got touched, boy, but in the end, you're still my son, and you're still the dumbass they of Ruby when you were a child.
I wonder if that's still inside me, or did you find it?
Fuck, if I know, I ain't looking through your shit. I had a hard enough time when you would blast your shit all over the walls. How many customers won't see that? None. Fucking kid.
I've spent my life traveling the south and have not seen a single Asmar in that time. Yet in the past 2 weeks, I have discovered 2 more of my kind, neither of whom knew of their origins. I'm seeking to uncover why this is.
Ah,
where this all come from.
best
I
of
don't
my
think they'd be
knowledge,
able to
Asimars
help
are
us,
rare as
but-
fuck. So,
Indeed. I just find it curious that all of a sudden they are popping up everywhere. I'd
He
hope to have more
shrugs.
answers, but I understand that you have none.
we're inside of a town of adventurers. A lot of them are inside Starshell Kingdom as well. That's where the main adventuring hubs are. Ain't never heard of one inside of Ironspire Peaks, but, possible. They do have a real big connection to Thanor down up there, but, ain't too many you'll find, but humans are weird. Humans are weird as hell. They'll make connections, they'll get possessed, they'll dig down and dirty with a god if they desire to. So you'll find possibly a few of them here. You'll find more than a few in Starshell Kingdom. Elves over there don't like gods all too much, but adventurers there over there, they're a dime a dozen. All kinds of strange entities. I had a tiefling in my party at one point too. Varus, good folk. He was beholden to a higher power of some sort or another. Not a god, of course. Nah, he hated gods, but tiefling and Asimars, two sides of the same coin.
Fascinating. I never considered it from that perspective, though in retrospect it does make sense.
Ah. Asimars are given a bad... Asimars. Tieflings is given a bad rep, but, not all of them are too bad. Not too bad fellows. Now, don't trust every Asimar you'll meet either. Friendly fellows, a lot of them, but, just like humans, any one of them could stab you in the back. Except for this fucker. He points over to He'll stab you in the front.
Yeah, it's more fun that way. I would like to know where I come from eventually. Will never change my home, which is, here. Will never change anything, but it will be nice to know.
Might take a little while to track down, but I can put out some feelers for you. I have a couple friends in old places. They can find something or another. Tell you which one of your parents wasn't the god. Or, hey, both of them might have been gods. Both of them might have been humans. Who knows? That smells weird. I'll let you know who dropped you off. Might take a while, though.
The origins of the Asimar are a mystery that I one day hope to uncover. Thank you for your help in achieving this.
No worries. You're strong folk. Got them big arms. You could become my apprentice one day, too.
Perhaps in the future, if we come to a time of peace, I would happily take you on that offer.
Well, when you stop being on the battlefield, come on back. Might even take you along with me trying to find, what the fuck was his name? Ulrich.
Trying to find who?
Ulrich Stormrider, the leader of the Iron Wayfarers.
That's who he's looking for.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, Grail's gonna give a nod of appreciation. And then, I guess, just look to see if Ortus and Andreas are ready to leave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, Baron.
Indeed. Do me a favor. Don't wear a shirt. You'll probably burn it off. Oh, and don't wear metal. It'll fuse to your skin.
Melt your skin off.
So this is the first time Ortus has actually been asked to remove his shirt. Every other time he just did it of his own accord.
Ortus is fine with the hate.
He's an Asimar. He's probably been asked every single day by half the women he walks past to do that. That's remove his shirt and his pants.
Alright, you guys start heading out of the doors with his advice in mind and hopefully no horrifying metal wounds tomorrow. You guys start, I assume, heading back to home?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty. As you guys do so, we're gonna transition over to the other group real quick as you guys are walking along just down the path. Thorn, you're welcome to ask your question to Callista if you'd like.
So yeah, Callista, you mentioned that you
Yeah.
spoke Goblin at yesterday's dinner. Hello.
Callista's trying to remember.
Sorry, I'm munching.
Just making
Wait,
sure I
did
did
I
have
unmute?
myself on mute.
No, you're good.
Did I unmute? I did
Yeah, you're good.
unmute. I'm munching.
Reverie
Anyway,
8. Yes, she does that.
I remember you mentioning that. I was Thorn would be curious. Could he? Would you be able to teach him?
I could try, but I haven't exactly taught other languages before.
Can't be that hard. It's the same script as Dwarven, and I already know that. So we're
Oh,
we're
you're
a quarter of the
talking
way
about-
done.
You're talking about writing Goblin, or are you speaking? Because depending on which
Partially
aspect you're
both.
teaching, it's a bit different.
Kind of shrugs. What do you prefer?
Personally,
I'm
I'm
one-
better with spoken language. I can speak about 4, but writing is where it gets a bit for me. I usually write in Sylvian, which makes people think I'm illiterate. But it's just easier than Common. I could probably teach you how to speak Goblin, but I don't think I could teach you to write it.
Works for me. As long as you're
Is
willing to
that-
help.
Help is all I try to do.
Perfect. When would we start?
Well, we can start when we get home, I guess. Do you actually have a room in the house, in the big house, or do you just sit on the roof like a bird? Do you nest?
No, I don't nest. And I was taking one of the unoccupied rooms until someone told me otherwise.
We wouldn't tell you otherwise. Just get cozy. We all kind of assigned ourselves the room.
That's a mood. Alrighty. Well, with that, we're going to be ending this session for the day. Welcome on in, Serenity. A portal is opened and new spirits now go through the halls. Welcome on in, travelers, and thank you so much for the raid, Serenity. You are absolute doll. I was, funny enough, actually about to go and raid you, because I wasn't sure how much longer you were going to be going, and I've missed raiding you. But you only get 1 raid per stream, so I'm glad you chose me for entertainment tonight. Please be sure to get yourself some food, some water, and some rest. Streaming can be a struggle, and your well-being always comes first and foremost. I do apologize that you raided me right before I went to go and raid, but that is the nature of live streaming, unfortunately. I'm going to bed. Have a good night, Serenity. You're an absolute dear. You may absolutely suggest a raid, Revy. Feel free to just put in there, and I will look at them here in a sec. But you're more than welcome to head to bed if you need to. As always, have a wonderful night. Get yourself some sleep. Get yourself some food. Get you some rest, and I'll see you later. We gotta do a collab at some point or another. But for the rest of y'all, hello and welcome, Raiders. For those of you guys just arriving, hello, I'm Sinspeaks, your friendly interdimensional librarian. This cozy corner of the internet is Purgatory Corner, a place where stories never end, and every visitor adds a new book to the shelves. If you have not seen my players before, these are my players. You guys can go check them out individually. They are absolutely wonderful, sweet beans. I appreciate having them around every single week. We do a stream of D&D on Fridays and Saturdays, 6 p.m. PST. Fridays is my other campaign, which is in the same world at roughly the same time. So the sister campaigns, and this one is King's Kindness. Aside from that, we do a wide variety of games, from A Plague Tale, Deltarune, Dark Souls, Monster Hunter, Doom, Halo, Cult of Friends, Phasmophobia, Celeste, Peak, Hollow Knight, as well as many other ones. If you guys are interested in my Tables of Tartarus VODs channel, or all my TTRPGs, you guys can go here, Or if you guys are interested in my video games, you guys can go there. Or if you guys want my full ass schedule, feel free to go over to my Discord where the schedule is in your own time zone. Whatever you guys want to do, wherever you guys want to go, I'm certain I have a place for it for you guys to have your highest of preferences. I'm also stepping into narration myself. Many have told me that my voice is very soothing, even when chaotic. Perhaps you'll feel the same. You're more than welcome to stay and find out. So welcome to our library, where every story belongs somewhere, and this might be where your next chapter begins. Next week, we're going to be talking a little bit more about the characters, where they want to go, where they want to journey, but there are all kinds of videos on our VODs channels that'll tell you everything about the characters and the journeys that they have been taking so far. In the meantime, we are going to be ending the session. We're going to go over to my end screen, which was made by the absolutely wonderful Story Estry, and we're going to be doing a raid. But if you guys have not checked out my lovely players, please go check them out. They are so cool, they're so lovely, and they almost all of them do streams. So absolutely go check them out. I appreciate all of you guys for being here, and I'm glad you guys had fun with today's session. All right. Well.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Have a wonderful night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for being here, as always. And I'll see you guys next week, assuming nothing weird happens. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.